Alright. Welcome. Welcome to my first time playthrough of Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth, Prosecutor's Path, or if you just want to call it what it is, it's Ace Attorney Investigations 2, the fan translation, because they didn't bring it over here for whatever reason. But I've never played this before. I never touched it. I've never played a second of it. But it's time. It's time for me to get back with the Ace Attorneys, the Ace Attorney Investigations 2. One that I've let sit for years and not play. So it's time. Let's go. Let's do this. Oh, one second. Before I do this, I do want to credit the overlay. The DS overlay was made by Memory Ray on Twitter. Made this overlay. It's very nice. It's good. Check them out. Need one. Good. But there you go. Credits done. Let's go. Episode 1. Turnabout Target. There it is! We can see it! It's emissary of peace from the east. The president's private plane is arriving at Gourd Lake. Can you hear it? The cheers of the crowd. Welcome, Zingfei Republic. Welcome, Mr. President. Mr. President, this way, please. Your audience awaits. My dear friend, there's a reason for my visit. A few days ago, a smuggling ring as long as plagued my nation was exposed and crushed. This possible thanks to your country's prosecutor's office. From the bottom of my heart, I convey unto them my utmost gratitude. However, the battle is still not over. I declare here and now, the hammer of justice shall be wrapped down upon all evil. Eek! Oh no, they shot the president! Hurry, contact the prosecutor's office. We need that man. Miles Edgeworth. If there's anyone who can solve this case, it's him! March 25th, 2:46 p.m. Gourd Lake Park audience area. Ooh. Now this, I mentioned this in the promo. The only legal thing I've heard of this is this. Because, you know, I gotta set up the overlay and all that, so it fits in there and everything looks fine. So this is the only thing I've heard. And let me tell you, this shit is a banger. It's very good. I love it. But, I'm not just here to listen to music. Though I would. I would just sit here and listen. Let's play the damn game. Hey, there's the boy. Word of this must have reached every corner of the world by now. An assassination attempt on the President of the Republic of Zangfei. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecutor. I was asked to investigate this grave incident, but upon my arrival... Mr. Edgeworth! Hey! What's up, Gumshoe? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a million years. We're waiting for you, sir. This man is Dick Gumshoe, the detective with the local precinct who sets me all my cases under my jurisdiction. What is the present current edition? I'm not sure, sir. The permit just entered this plane a few months ago. I see. I hope it's nothing too serious. Very well, detective. Show me around the crime scene. Roger that, sir. Hey, mister! Wait just a minute. I'm begging you. What? Huh? Hmm? What's this? Mister, you're the prosecutor in charge around these parts, right? Can I ask you a little something real quick? I'm afraid I must refrain from commenting for now. Let's go, detective. No press. Hey, wait, Mr. Prosecutor. Hold on, Mr. Richard. Wait for me, sir. Now then, detective. Care to fill me in on the details? Basically, the whole thing happened here, in Gourd Lake Park. There's a big welcoming event for the President of the Republic of Zhengfei. President of Zhengfei. Jijun Huang. Journalists, don't be let hard, don't be let hard. Yeah, I know, right? It's too much heart. Too much heart. So I recall, newspapers and news programs are making quite a deal over his visit. Got the article data. It rained a bit, but stopped just before his plane landed. Came out, and all of a sudden, in the middle of his speech, bang, a gunshot. At least, I think it was. You think? Truth is, I just got here as well, so I don't know the details, sir. So you also called here on short notice. Yo, today was supposed to be my day off. Poor Gumshoe. Doesn't get paid that much, has to live on instant noodles, and gets called to work on her day off? Apparently there's nobody else in the department. I'm supposed to be at the prosecutor's office, preparing a case for trial. Chief prosecutor asked you personally, sir. Or all, probably. Probably is getting paid overtime for this. Yeah, no way. The chief prosecutor. Chief prosecutor is taking part of the welcoming event. Apparently, the chief cut out right after the incident occurred. Prosecutor Edgeworth, he's the one who can solve this case, he said. He said. I see, so that's what happened. At the incident, we sealed off the park right away. Which means the assassin is still in the park. At least it would be, An assassin in this crowd. These get dangerous, sir. Is there another incident? These civilians could get in harm's way. Let's race against time. Let's begin the investigation. First, investigate the crime scene and gather some information. Precisely. There's no mistaking it. The president was targeted with a gun. Even under such tight security, the president was fired at during the speech. This is something I'll have to keep in mind. Take the Gumshoe. Where's security at the time of the gunfire? Police were only in charge of guarding the park's perimeter. The president will be protected by his own personal bodyguards. It's those guys over there. Why don't you try talking to them, sir? Talk to someone, press the A button, we'll stand near him. Yep, that's how it works. He was shot with a gun. A gun must have been used. Logic. Exactly. Excuse me. Okay, I had a point to make, but I forgot what it was. So we're just gonna talk to these people. What do you want? You're the president's bodyguards, correct? What was the president's security detail like during the speech? The president has 2 best men by his side. The rest were stationed near the stage area. They're professionals. They constantly kept their eyes on the crowd, scanning for any signs of suspicious activity. I see. In other words, security was flawless during the president's speech. Security was flawless, any suspicious people would have been noticed. Yet he was shot. I wouldn't keep that I wouldn't say that's flawless. Let's keep going. We should talk to other people and examine anything suspicious in order to collect the remaining pieces of information from the scene of the crime. I see, so that's how you ran up your info. So what do you know all that info after it's squared away? Someone in the crowd is making quite a ruckus, but I don't have time for that now. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor! Tell me, please! I think everything's a piece of information. You try to find the connections between them. Detective. Hey, don't be such a stick in the mud. What's just about finding connections? You connected 2 pieces of information that share a link. That's my specialty. It's called logic, pal. It's the L button to use logic, and the L button and the X button to collect my thoughts. Start by pressing the L button to use logic. Didn't like that. Didn't like that one bit. That'll do. The greatest lawyer's superpower, logic. Anyway, tight security, and the security was flawless, so they couldn't have been in the crowd. Someone was able to fire a gun under flawless security. And they're able to avoid being spotted by professional bodyguards. It's no easy task. There'd be a certain amount of preparation beforehand. Or that. It's like the president's assassination was premeditated crime. Or that. Or that. That's not what I thought at all. But yeah, true, probably was, but I wouldn't assume that it was just not if you're trying to assassinate the president of a country, but hey, what do I know? I expected nothing less from Mr. Edgeworth. What brilliant logic, sir! Yes, well, when you follow the facts and find a connection, you begin to see the truth. However, information doesn't line up properly, I may stray further from the truth. But I think carefully before piecing the leads together. The logic should flow. Alright, let's start by examining everything we can. Examine when I approach anything that looks suspicious, and press the A button. When I consult with Gumshoe, I press the Y button. I'm curious what that reporter's deal is, but we'll get back to it. This is... Yeah, surprised too. No matter how you look at it, it's definitely... Still samurai. Still samurai. Warrior of New World Tokyo, a hero from a popular TV program. Popular with both children and adults is his broad appeal. Why would they use a Still Samurai balloon at the welcoming event, sir? Perhaps he was chosen as the hero to represent our country. I'm not rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. I don't like seeing this balloon here. I don't like this. What the hell is this doing here? I don't know about you, but something stinks. I don't like it. Poor Still Samurai balloon. Looks so miserable. Indeed, how did you deserve such a fate? According to witnesses, a gunshot was heard when the balloon popped. But a bullet from the gun hit the Still Samurai balloon. It was an assassination attempt on the Still Samurai! There's a creep to Still Samurai like this. This is a serious crime. Yes. Desecrating the Steel Samurai's image. Assassinating a president. This is a serious crime, indeed. Detective, must not let this reprehensible assassin get away with this. He's acting... Edgeworth. Acting like the assassin was trying to kill the still samurai and also winged the president a little bit. Of course, sir. A door on the right side of the stage, it has ruptured. There's also a flag. It's the flag of the Republic of Zingve. The prism appears to be a phoenix motif. This is... What is it, sir? Have you noticed? There's an unusual spot on this flag. Compared to the flag on the opposite side of the stage. There's no speck of dirt on it. This flag is spotless, sir. Yes, this is what the flag is supposed to look like. However, there's one spot in the flag that's out of place. Where is it, sir? Please explain so I can understand. What a helpless man. I suppose I should point it out to him. Move the cursor to the spot that's weird, because there's just the hole in it right here.
Take that!
An unusual hole in this flag. Ah, you're right. Judging from the burn marks around the hole, appears to be a bullet hole. A bullet hole, but then the bullet from the gun must have gone through the flag. Seems likely, yeah. I'm seeing together a few pieces of pertinent information. I'd come and use some logic and figure out if any of them are connected to each other. Alright, if you're gonna tell me to do it, I will. It went through the balloon and the flag? Is that what you want me to get at? Result of the gunshots. There's a bullet hole in a flag and a ruptured balloon. This means the 2 shots were fired, sir. You conclude the shot that hit the president. It's possible that 3 shots were fired in total. No, it's also possible that the flag and the balloon were punctured by the same bullet. You can only be certain about the number of gunshots. Oh, well, that was a quick investigation on the stage. Now then, let's continue the investigation. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor! If you find anything new, could you please let me know? Been wondering for a while now, but who exactly is that woman? Oh. I thought you were just on a nosy onlooker, but look at she's investigating too. Hey, please, I'm begging you! We're to figure out how many shots were fired. We'll need to talk to a witness. It can't be helped. Let's try talking to her. Oh. How many logos do you have on you? Why do you have a bear trap? Ah, Mr. Prosecutor. Name's Nicole Swift. No, okay. Just between you and me, this case is gonna be my exclusive scoop. Not a lot of heart. No a lot of hearts here. No, this is Nicole Swift. Corporate sellout, I guess. I don't know. Exclusive. Miss Swift, is it? Could you tell me what you witnessed during... So how's your investigation coming along? Y'all got a suspect yet? Where'd you get that furry doohickey around your neck?
Hold it!
Please stop talking for a moment. I'll be the one asking the questions. What is this, an interrogation? I reckon I was gonna get myself an interview. I'd like to know how many gunshots were fired. Can you please tell me what you saw? I guess. I ain't telling you nothing. What? Oh, it depends on info. I ain't giving up that easily. Don't be selfish, pal. Will you please cooperate with us? Selfish? If you ain't gonna share no info with me, then I'm gonna go get her somewhere else. Oh, wait a minute, pal. If I wait, you're gonna give me what I want. If not, adios, amigos. She won't budge. We're at a stalemate here. Stalemate? Don't worry about that. Daikyo, it plays for all the lamps. What do you mean, sir? So you know, chess are my hobbies. How does one go on the offensive against a defensive opponent? Ooh, chess. There are many attacks available on the chessboard. Really, I don't know much about chess. I prefer checkers. Nothing appears to be a flawless defense. There's always an opening. Observe as I break down our defense with my words. Now this is the... Oh. Is this what we're doing? Maybe. Where do I get to talk? I need to use the right strategy. Using the image of a chess game, I need to stay on one step ahead of my opponent. Ooh. Nothing. Let's analyze the situation. Can you give me some info? My trap's sealed shut. Here's our guard out. This is a defensive strategy. If I waste too much time, she may grow impatient. And now for the chess dimension! Yeah, basically. You need to pay attention to the time limit. Oh, time limit, huh? Must not be careless with my words. My opponent becomes agitated or aggressive. I told you I ain't talking! You're stubborn as a mule! Example, during times like this, I should calmly wait and see how things play out. When my opponent shows an opening, I'll be able to strike. First I should ask about her identity. Now let's begin. Logic chess! What do you do? First, can you tell me your occupation? No way! If I told you, then you might get the wrong idea. The wrong idea. In other words, the job that you cannot tell others about. I never said that. I ain't some kind of suspicious person. Wait and see. I'm just your run-of-the-mill model citizen. Please excuse my rudeness. I did not mean to offend you. I don't know the details of your job, but I'm sure it is a reputable one. Well, you might be giving me too much credit there. I ain't even done any major articles yet. Heard you mention articles just now. Does your job involve writing articles by any chance? Dang nabbit! That's right. I'm an investigative reporter. I want to find up-and-coming news journalist. I see. Reporter. She may already have information about the case. This will be my next line of question. Oh, I've read my time. This is where the battle begins. I need to draw out even more information from her. Did you witness the event? Were you present at the time of the incident? The time the incident occurred? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, how about some of that info you promised me? No, ladies first, I insist. I told you my trap's sealed shut. You ain't getting none of my info that easily. Let's just wait and see. This is my livelihood here. Please, I'm begging you. You stick your head in too deep, you may be putting yourself in danger. I'm a pro, after all. A few gunshots, don't scare me. Oh, you heard gunshots. Admit, you're dedicated to your job. However, you still have much to learn. The fact that you heard the gunshots clearly means that you were present during the incident. You must have seen something. Oh? Busted again. I just happened to be here covering the speech. And that's when it all went in south. That's all, I swear. I ain't say another word. She was here to write an article about the speech. Could still have the material she gathered for her article. This could be a useful clue. What about the content of your coverage? Say that you were a reporter. Do you come here to gather news material? Don't know that bad. Give me some info first. No, you first. Show me what you've gathered. Honest to Betsy? I don't know what you're talking about. Honest just to Betsy? Haven't to Betsy? Let me try using that clue. You must still have the materials. Tell me that you came here to gather material, and you left empty-handed. You still have the materials you collected with you. That's... Darn tootin', I'm a pro! I collect info with my own 2 feet. That's why I ain't giving up without a fight. As prosecutor in charge of this case, I am making a serious plea for your cooperation. Don't you mess with me! I ain't handed over and that's final. Not messing with you. Please understand where I'm coming from, Mr. Prosecutor. Being a reporter is a tough job, isn't it? Ah, so you're finally getting it. How's your job performance been? Well... I'm always trying to be the best reporter I can be. This here tape recorder, I always carry it by my side. Let me listen to the tape. I see. Trying to be the best reporter that you can be. It would be unnatural for you to not have collected any news materials. You recorded it on your tape recorder, didn't you? Information regarding this case. Doggone it! There goes my exclusive scoop! That's right, I have it on my tape recorder. All the information I recorded from my article is right here. Checkmate. Okay. I see. I see how this logic just works a little bit. Interesting. That's amazing, Mr. Prosecutor. Before I knew it, you didn't have me chattering like a chipmunk. Let me hear it you found the tape recorder. I listened to the tape. I should be able to determine exactly the exact number of gunshots. Fine, but I'll let you have it for free. As my mentor, you're the only person to push me this far. In other words, you're gonna be my second mentor. Yep, that's how it's gonna be. I see, it's kind of like a second home, sir. And I got one more request. 24-hour exclusive interview. Please, Mr. Prosecutor, this is my first and final request as your apprentice. This is difficult to accept, but unless I agree to it, I won't be able to listen to the tape. 24 hours out of the question, but I will grant you an interview after we solve this case. What about being my second mentor? Also out of the question. Oh, don't be so ornery. Well, I guess you take what you get. It's all for the sake of my news scoop. Time to get the ball rolling. Let's begin our exclusive coverage. Oh then, Miss Swift, please give the playback of your tape recorder for me. My dear friends, there is a reason for my visit. A few days ago, a smuggling ring that has long plagued my nation was exposed and crushed. I see. This was the president's speech. President Pesley addresses the crowd. He's deflating the rumors flying around about a recent decline in his approval ratings. This is my own commentary. I try to create the feeling of actually being there. According to the schedule, there's a meeting after this. You seem quite pleased that the Yagarasu incident has been resolved. Of course, it's a great honor for us as well. Whose voice is this? Those are from the folks standing in front of me. I reckon it was two older men. They kept on whispering to each other. Where have I heard this voice before? Oh, the gunshot's coming up. President raises his fist in the air. The atmosphere is boiling to a fever pitch. However, the battle is still not over. I declare here and now, the hammer of justice shall be brought down upon all evil. What in tarnation? Whoa! So just two. Seems that 2 shots were fired. What do you reckon? It's quite simple, really. Using the bullet's trajectory, you induce its flight path. 2 shots were fired. One bullet hit the president, when the other shot left a hole in the flag and punctured the balloon. Here's the location of the perpetrator who fired the gun. The bullet that struck both the flag and balloon was fired from here. Was fired. Well, it would have happened to be in. It would have had to been fired like over here, like over here, something like that. Unless it came from like outside, but it would have come from like over here somewhere. Taking the bullet marks from the flag and the balloon. And the bullet's trajectory. Likely the bullet was fired from the left side of the Indians area. Maybe the bullet holes tutor probably stood on the left side of the audience area. Just what I expect from Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe, I would like to investigate the left side of the audience area. Yes, sir. Wait, I mean, we have to move all these people. Yes, there's no time. We could be losing vital evidence for every second we let slip by. You must hurry. Yes, sir. Mentor number 2! Hey, mentor number 2! Miss Swift, I assume you are addressing me. Of course, mentor number 2, this is my time to shine. An expert crowd dispersal. Touches, release the hounds, let them run them down. I appreciate your help, but please do not use those methods. Also, please stop addressing me as your mentor. I never agreed to that position. I hear you, I'll try to keep that in mind. Miss Prosecutor. I don't think he's listening. Oh, it's clear. This was really begin the investigation, sir. Miss Swift here was running all over the crowd, helping us rein him up, sir. They say nothing compared to my first mentor's mob wrangling skills. I seem to be used to this sort of thing. However, Miss Swift, all that running around seems to have caused your clothes to be covered with mud. Take care of the cleaning bill if you like. Oh, you're talking about my parka. Don't worry, you're a fancy little head about it. It's a rehearsal, so I can just flip it around, lay down, see what is new. Don't do much for the mud stains, though. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, let's restart the investigation, sir. Could have made a mess of the crime scene. I hope some taste of the criminal are still left behind. What are you doing here? What? Excuse me? What are you doing here? This is a terrible incident indeed, Mr. Edgeworth. Who is this man again? I, Winston Payne, am willing to assist as a prosecutor. He's a prosecutor. Why did you come here today? I accompany the chief prosecutor. His voice sounds like one that I've heard on the tape earlier. Was he one of the men standing in front of Miss Swift? And where's the chief now? Chief is a busy man. He has special permission to leave the premises. The chief called me here, and then left by himself. I'm not completely satisfied with this. Why is Winston Payne here? Luki, hey, welcome. I'm playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2 for the first time ever. I never played it. You don't worry about leading late. You're fine. We all got stuff to do. No worries. Just glad you're here. Welcome. Hello. Not much has happened so far, so. This is a news van for local media. The tires are stuck in the mud. It's reminds you of the time when I helped push your car out of the mud, sir. You just drove off and left me behind. I was totally bummed out. Now you mentioned it, I do seem to recall something like that happening. 50 minutes later, you did a U-turn and came back to pick me up. I expected Mr. Edgeworth. I knew that you wouldn't forget about me, sir. Yes, of course not. Except for those 15 minutes, of course. Yeah, Edgeworth was kind of, in the past. In the past. Twin signpost, it seems to have been erected recently. Let's see, the Grody Museum is about 50 yards ahead. And 80 yards from here. What is it, detective? Speak up. 80 yards from here, there's a boat rental shop. It really hasn't been very long since I was involved in that case. It brings back memories, detective. Yes, sir, it brings back memories for me, too. Yeah, the boat rental shop, and Polly? Yeah. Ooh, trash can? What's in the trash can? You need to go through the garbage. You prosecutors got a tough job. Detective Gumshoe. Right away, sir. Ah, memories, yes. So detective jobs go through the trash. Prosecutors don't want to dirty their hands. Let's see. Hope I find something good. Detective seems a little too eager about searching through the trash. I'm sorry, I'm I'm vibing because I love this. I love this theme. I'm sorry. I just need a second to vibe. Excuse me. Anyway, I think this seems a little too eager about searching through the trash. It's probably a shame that the detective does this often. They don't pay him very much. This is a winning popsicle stick! Detective! Sorry, sir, let's see. It's something related to the craze. Hmm? Look what I found, sir! Yes, good work. Let's have a closer look. Need to view this object from various angles to uncover the truth hidden within. Yes, sir, just give me the word and I'll spin the evidence around. Hold the R button, use the thing to rotate the thing. When I zoom in around, I'll move the evidence for you, sir. Press the X button to zoom and the Y button to the other one and investigate everything. If you find something suspicious, please let us know immediately, sir. Move the cursor to spot of interest and press the button. Alright, let's give it a try. What's this? Oh, there's a gun in there. A document of some sort. Let's see. Present security detail. These are plans for this certain security, sir. Pick security layout. Bodyguards' names are written in here too. Brooke Knightley. The bodyguards are not from the Republic of Zhengfei. Seems the president hired a local security firm. Wanted to use the police force of Zhengfei. You don't know the reason? That's another big scoop. You know something about it. I was just at the Zhengfei embassy the other day, expecting me to get some news material. That's when I heard... Sounds like the president's got plenty of enemies. He also don't get along too well with that top brass of the Zhengfei police. I see. Does he even trust the people of his own country? This could be related to the assassination attempt. I mean, it definitely is. I don't even say what might. I think that definitely. But why would this document be in the bag? That is strange indeed. There's the safety of the president. Normally, it would be under tight security. This bag, there's something else in it, sir. A gun! A gun with a little scope on it. Excuse me, I needed to clear my throat a sec. This is a gun. It's a gun, sir. Mr. Edgeworth, could this bag belong to the... Indeed, it's impossible that the assassin might have thrown it away. It's a revolver. It's been nice to appear in a place like this. 6-shot revolver found in the trash near the audience area. A gun that is prohibited in this country. Is it? Is it prohibited in this country? Can I not have that as evidence? Yeah. Because I've seen some revolvers in my time. Are you sure? You sure about that? This will work with a professional assassin. Must use that document to carry out the crime, sir. It's a revolver. I'll need to take a closer look at it. Ooh, this is some funky music. I like it. Gun fired 2 bullets. That matches the number of gunshots heard. Must be the murder weapon, sir. Yeah, looks like it. Gun fired 2 bullets. Matches the... yeah. Yep. Has a little scope on it. This is... oh, a laser pointer. That's not a scope. That's a laser pointer. Something that you attach to your gun to help you aim with a laser, sir. Just press here and... It's firing a red laser, sir. The assassin used this laser pointer to target the president. Probably, yeah. A fancy laser pointer, yeah. The bag is right, there's lots of useful evidence. Don't sure that really paid off, sir. Correct, detective. I have one more request. Please tell the forensics team to check the gun in the bag for fingerprints. Yes, sir. Obtain fingerprints would be a huge breakthrough in our investigation. Got the results back, sir. That quickly? That was like a second! That was fast. Of course, I made them double time it. Unfortunately, we couldn't find any fingerprints, sir. We certainly didn't do a thorough search. Of course, we combed every inch. We even took out the bullets and examined them, sir. As expected, this won't be easy. Well... Can I do anything with my logic? I mean, I feel like I could connect any of these. The assassination attempt to the laser pointer. You weren't just carrying a prohibited gun for fun. You wanted to. You were trying to aim with that. Ah, come on! It's a clear connection between these two pieces of information. Come on! It was premeditated. You had a laser pointer to help you shoot. Come on, those are connected. Get out of here. Ah. Oh, I can go up there, but there's nothing up there. Anything else to say? Nicole? Is that your name? I forgot. Ooh, didn't like that. Yeah, Nicole. Age 20, reporter covering the President's Welcoming event, seeking a scoop. What the case? You come here to cover the welcoming event. You betcha! I win the vista for the world! Time to the event start. Started after the rain stopped pouring. It been raining all morning long. President's plane got here at 1:45 p.m. Then the president began his speech around 2 p.m. When did the shooting occur? I reckon it happened sometime around 2:20 p.m. It occurred about 20 minutes after the speech began. Yep, it was right then. The sound of gunshots ripped through the air, and the poor old president collapsed on the stage. That's what went down. On March 25th, 2:25 p.m. at Gourd Lake Park. What's that all of a sudden? Oh, I was just recording some notes. To my report. If I think something good, I take a note of it right away. Ain't often you get the chance to cover a presidential assassination. Gotta make it dramatic and heart-wrenching. Gotta write me one action-packed article. The president actually collapsed on stage. The bodyguard escorted him under the plane, sir. You know, it's part of my embellishments. Sometimes I get a little carried away. It'd be the best if I took this woman's testimony with a grain of salt. Maybe a whole salt shaker. Well now, I guess you could call me reporter. It just sounds different when someone else calls you that. Reporter Nicole Swift. Yep, it's got a nice ring to it. Just to be clear, you are an actual reporter, correct? In training. What? Then how many articles have you written so far? Oh, you mean like actual published work? Not at the moment. Yeah, you still call yourself a reporter? Well, this case is gonna put me on the spotlight. I done captured the whole speech perfectly, no bloopers at all. With this mic, this tape recorder, I'll be a shining star in the broadcast world. This is like my mentor. Who's your mentor, though? I mean, I have an idea who's your mentor, but I have an idea. So, Mr. Prosecutor, how do you know my mentor? You're the one who brought up the subject. I may or may not have said something like that. As a reporter, you should take responsibility for your words. My mentor always tells me, a reporter should always leak information freely. Excuse me? What a public nuisance. You told me that when she gave me this... You showed me that when she gave me this here tape recorder. Get out there and record all the scandalous scoops you can get. So you create smoke where there's no fire. I'm amazed you call yourself a reporter. I don't start the fires. I just fan out the smoke. As far away as I can. Isn't that what I just said? Yeah, I think I know who your mentor is. I think I do. I think I don't think I have any questions. I think I got it. Seriously, why are you standing here, Mr. Payne? What the heck are you doing here? Is there nothing else here? You talk. You're with the television crew, were you not? Oh, that's right, but... You must have recorded the speech. I'd like to see the footage. What other reporters are there in the Ace Attorney world? Good question. Not very many. I don't think. I can't think of any other. Off the top of my head, at least. Yeah, about that. This will be difficult. What was that, pal? It's your duty to incorporate the investigation. After the incident, the guest ducked over the TV camera in a panic. All the footage was lost. Ooh, that's a shame. There's any footage left. It could have been vital evidence. Yeah, it's too bad, sir. What was that? Looks like you're in a jam, Miles Edgeworth. That voice. Oh. Hi there, Kay. Why are you on the roof of the van? What's up, Kay? How you doing? You're great. Kay is great. What's up, Kay? How you doing? Long time no see, Mr. Edgeworth. The hero of justice. Kay Faraday is here to save the day. Hero... I guess you wouldn't refer to yourself as a heroine. Don't sweat that. Just let people call themselves whatever they want. So have you given up on the Great Thief business yet? No, I haven't stopped. I'm on vacation. I'm still trained to become the second Agarasu. 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? Alright. 2 weeks ago. About 2 weeks ago, this girl became involved in one of my cases. Mysterious phantom thief, the Yagagarasu. Yeah, 2 weeks! I'm like, wow, okay, it's been years! But no, 2 weeks, alright. He's a gentleman thief who steals the truth for the sake of justice. This girl's the successor to that great thief. You need to pick a locker and tie a rope, leave it to me! But, I'm still in training, I haven't actually stolen anything yet. Okay, what are you doing here? Is it obvious I want to join in the festivities? Just seem to have a fondness for these kind of events. Afterward, I thought I'd come and meet with you guys. Oh, we're glad to see you. Look, you're doing well, pal. Doing well, got me? Glad you're well, too. Okay, you said earlier that you could help me out. Hehehe, please don't be surprised, Mr. Edgeworth. I took a photo that captured the exact moment of the crime. I see. You showed it to us at once. The same as usual, I see. Okay, you act a little surprised. Yeah, the prosecutor's always in a sour mood. He even got annoyed when I called him my second mentor. Oh, by the way, I'm Nicole Swift, up-and-coming investigative reporter. Nice to meet you, Nicole. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth's really... Enough idle chatter. Can you please just show us the photo? Just fine. Here. Oh. Oh well. That's a good photo. This photo I took right the moment of the gunshot. It's awful. Everyone in the audience was running in panic. This photo depicts the president and his 2 bodyguards. Judging from the names written on the security plan, these 2 must be Rook and Knightley. What is this? Thank you, Kay. This will be a very important clue. Oh, you got that sharp look in your eyes. You find something, Mr. Prosecutor. This photo, there's a contradiction. Is there? This photo, I don't see nothing. I understand, then I'll show you. Seen caption a photo and the evidence I have on hand. Comparing the 2, you'll find the contradiction. Time for my deductive skills to come into play. First, I have to find the spot that holds the contradiction. I'm not seeing it offhand. I'm not seeing it offhand. Is it the bullet? Yeah, I know how to do it. Oh, you're telling me that's it. Okay, fine. It's his forehead. I mean, I'm assuming you wanting me to present this, because, like, he doesn't have a red dot on his head. That's weird. But, like, we found a revolver with a laser pointer on it, so, like, connect the dots? But I think it's that. Eureka! I forgot about Eureka. Let's go! Yeah, that's okay. Got you. Don't forget, we're still in tutorializing mode. Yeah. True. First case, gotta remember things. This Swift, this Swift obtains a photograph of the president. I'd like you to compare it with the photo I took at the scene. What do you mean? Oh, that's right. There's something on the president's forehead that wasn't there before. Is that mole? It certainly looks like a red mole. Ah, come on now. I know we're tutorializing, but come on. That's foolish. Hard to believe the mole would pop out of thin air like that. Be a bug bit him, sir. That all? I thought you were onto something. Turns out it's just an itty-bitty bug bite. You were talking about such a serious look on your face. I was getting all excited. The way to the truth. Always begins with the small contradictions. Oh, that's a great way of putting it. I'll be using that for my article. I know we're tutorializing, but come on, man. Like, will you a red mole? The laser pointer. What do you think? I've solved the mystery of the red mole. You mean it's not a bug bite, sir? It's not unlike a bug bite or an itchy rash. This is the light from the laser pointer. You mean a gun was aimed at the person's forehead? And right after that, the second gunshot was heard. Certainly more than just an itch, sir. Indeed, I'm concerned for the president's well-being. It's become more and more likely this gun was the weapon used in the attack. I don't think you had to, like, maybe it was, you could pretty much, like, just, yes, it is. But why did the criminal use a laser pointer, sir? That's right, they would have a beam of, they would have had a beam shining, there would a beam of light shining from their hands. Pew, 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 pew. Way too conspicuous. If you follow the path of the laser, you will find out who fired the shot. It's not good at all. Oh yeah, I also took some other photos. Maybe the light from the laser pointer was captured on those. It's a long shot, but maybe a chance. Okay, could you show me those photos? Coming right up. Firstly, the photo from before the incident. Oh, that's a nice photo. Nice selfie? I mean, not good as evidence, but a nice selfie, though. Oh, it's good evidence. I see something. Your face is taking most of the frame. Hey, I want to get a two-shot of me and the president. It was taken a little for the gunshots. And here's the one I showed you before. This was right after the first gunshot. Immediately after that, the second gunshot right now. And then... What's this? You can't really see much in this photo. After the photo, one of the running guests knocked me down. I think the shutter clicked just then. This doesn't look too helpful, pal. Well, those are all the photos I took. I mean, I saw one thing, maybe two things that were interesting. Yeah, let's examine these. I want the before one, please. Where can the light from the laser point be seen? Oh, look at that right there. That's crazy.
Take that!
There's a mole on that guy's suit. I found it. What? Just look in front of this person in the red hood. Ah, there. Yes, that's probably the light from the laser pointer. Then that red-hooded person would be the assassin. We did it! It's all thanks to me, right? Right, it's expected. The great thief has stolen the truth. Hehehe. Perhaps the criminal can also be seen in the other photos. Let's examine these photos one more time. Also, I noticed that the thief is... not the thief. The assassin is presumably right behind Winston Payne. Winston Payne noticed something. He could be a goner right now. If he noticed something was off, he could be gone. He could be gone right now. Anyway, I see the assassin right there. Ah, there! The red-hooded assassin. I think they're escaping in the panic, sir. You see the direction they ran in. Oh, the samurai dog banner. Right, the assassin escaped towards the right side of the audience area. Head to Gumshoe. Got it, sir. We'll investigate the right side of the audience area. Counting on you. The Red Hood. The red-hooded assassin. Since the park was sealed off, there's nowhere they could have run to. If we follow the trail, we'll definitely catch them. Now then, let's continue with the investigation. We'll definitely find some faces for the assassin. Like, okay, he's just here. Samurai dogs, huh? I'm surprised this is still a thing. Well, rest I've inspected everything. Oh, what's this? Something red. This is... It's a red button, sir. Could this be... Red button, found in the stand. Appears to be ripped off from something. This could be related to the person in the red hood. I mean, it could be. There's water. You can see the sky reflected in the puddle. Under the rain stopped. Said a haiku, sir. You're quite a poet, Mr. Edgeworth. It was not my intention. Well then, how would you describe it? How's this, sir? The rain leaves behind a puddle. Just like Mr. Edgeworth's logic leaves me in a muddle. Not bad for a poet. Not good for a detective. Got these nice lamps. The cheap-looking food stall made of plywood. There's something samurai dogs. Mr. Edgeworth, I've got $2, sir. Am I imagining things, or are you suggesting we take a snack break during investigation? Of course not, sir. I just thought, it could help us with our investigation. I'll buy you a box when we're finished with the investigation. I'm sorry, sir. What? What's with that look on your face? Is there a problem? No, that was just unexpected, sir. What? Edgeworth can be nice to you too, Gumshoe. That's not anything that crazy. Oh, I wanted to investigate the hat too. Oh, it's not in the frame. Never mind. I guess it's not important. Okay, what are you doing here? What's up? What do you think? Just like a real hero, right? Yes, new truth has come to light thanks to you. I'm trying to live up to the reputation as the second-generation Yagagratsu. Still, I hope to show you more what I learned from my training. In regards to your training, please tell me you didn't... Don't worry, I didn't steal anything. Yet. Didn't steal anything yet. Still taking a break from being a great thief. That's nice to hear. I want to hurry up and fight for the truth, just like my father. But I'm still in training. I haven't found any members to join me yet. Yagagratsu, huh? Said that she wanted to recruit some girls to join her. There's not that many girls out there who want to become a great thief. Well, I would hope not. Yeah, true. This photo of the president and the president from the newspaper. No matter how you look at it, the red mole is a contradiction. It's hard to believe that the red mole just appeared out of thin air. I got it, let me steal a line you said earlier. Wait of the truth always begins with small thefts. That's not what I said at all. Stealing is an art, I rearrange it to fit my style. Your version seems to have lost the true essence of my words. It's been 2 weeks, okay? How old are you, by the way? Still 17. Okay. Still 17. Okay. Just checking. Just curious. Anything new to say, Nicole? Nope. Not at all. We can still look at both. Target practice? Back when the shooting booth is lying on the ground, the crowd probably knocked it over. Looking for all the footprints on the flag. Must have been in quite a panic. You know where you could buy these flags, sir? Why? What do you want to know? Are you going to write gumshoe on the flag and carry it around with you? God, how do you know, sir? Don't tell me, Mr. Edgeworth. Do you just read my mind, sir? I mean it as a joke, though. For him to actually have thought that. I mean, listen. Gumshoe is here to have fun, and that's okay. It's a hand from this Osamurai balloon. Or rather, it's a fan. Mr. Edgeworth, there could be a dying message, sir. That's nonsense. The president isn't dead. No, I meant from the Still Samurai. He could have left one behind. That's not detective. That Still Samurai is a balloon. You've said it before yourself. Every piece of evidence has a story to tell, sir. I'm certain that this Still Samurai has one to tell too. That wasn't what I meant. In any case, there's no new information here. Attend to logic? Could be. Can I connect the attempt and the revolver? No. Alright, never mind. Never mind then. Premeditated and a revolver? Nah. Never mind then. What am I missing then? There's something red down there. There's a gumshoe. Please check it underneath the food stall. Something's stuck down here. Let's see. Oh! This is a red raincoat. Could this be the assassins? Appears he got rid of his raincoat before he ran away. There you go. Did I get that in? No. Sleeve. It's inside out. It's also missing a button. Oh, it's missing a button, huh? You mean you mean this button? Looks like the fallen button came from the raincoat. Probably but when the assassin took off the raincoat. If you look closely, you can see that the right sleeve is inside out, sir. It appears they took it off in a hurry. The button was probably torn off. After shooting the president, the assassin disposed of the gun in the bag in the garbage bin. And during the panic, they moved from the left to the right side of the audience area. Bullet's trajectory led us to suspect someone was on the left side of the audience area. The assassin then took off the raincoat and hid it under the stand. The assassin was in a hurry to remove the raincoat. That's why there are signs that the right sleeve was hastily removed. That explains why the button was torn off. And that's the case. Why is the left sleeve not in the same state? Ah, that sleeve is inside out. On the contrary, the button is still tightly fixed. What do you mean, sir? To find the answer, we must examine the raincoat in detail. True? Right sleeve is turned inside out. You can see where the button's been torn off. Indeed, this raincoat must have been removed in a hurry. I'd like to investigate the inside of this raincoat. Take the gumshoe. Got it! Ooh, what is this? A blood stain? This is a blood stain. Judging by the location, this is most likely the assassin's own blood. Looking for someone who's injured, sir. That's any injury, detective. Injury on their left arm. What do you mean, sir? Colonel was in a hurry to take off their coat. That's why the right sleeve is inside out. On the other hand, the left hand remained unchanged. How does different arise? Quite simply, the assassin couldn't get his arm through the left sleeve. Think of it like that. It starts to add up. Furthermore, bloodstain is found on the left side of the raincoat. I see, he couldn't get his injured arm to fit through the sleeve. Yes, indeed. I'd say the possibility is quite high. It's all coming together. Interesting. Detective Gumshoe, I want you to pull the assassin out of the crowd. Roger that, sir. With an injured left arm, right? Must have a good head on your shoulder if you did see through me, Mr. Prosecutor. Finding the assassin and only with that much evidence shouldn't be a problem at all. That's our Edgeworth. No one in the park sealed in. The assassin should still be within the crowd. Getting on you, Detective Gumshoe. Did he find somebody? March 25th, 3:27 p.m., Gord Lake Park audience area. Mr. Edgeworth, we found a suspicious person in that condition, sir. That's gotta be the assassin. Okay, we haven't proven that this person is the assassin yet. For now, this is just a person of interest. Don't judge the conclusions. Got it, I'll control myself. No doubt this person can target the president, sir. Makes a daring person target someone's life in front of an audience. Detective, bring him here. Courteously. Yes, sir. Hey, you guys, bring him here. Oh. Oh. Hi. Hi there. Hello. You're very not conspicuous. You're very not conspicuous in the least. He's not carrying an umbrella and his left arm is bandaged. You there, state your name. My name is John Doe. John Doe. That's an unusual name. That's correct. This man, have I seen him somewhere before? Prosecutor Sir Edgeworth. You know my name? Yes, I've been observing your investigation. May I ask why you've called me here? We're searching for the assassin who attempted to murder the president. You recognize this red raincoat? I'm terribly sorry. I'm afraid I do not. I believe this raincoat belongs to the assassin. Oh my, that is terrible indeed. Why are you shaking your ice cream? The person should also have been of a severe injury on their left side of their body. Precisely like yours. I have no relation to this. A stare down! A mano a mano! It's like they're firing laser beams out of their eyes. So, what happens next? I see a confrontation, pal. A battle wits between two gentlemen. Did I hear his explanation? I mean, yes, but like... But like, Ugh. Witness might lie or misunderstand. Oh, I thought you meant... Oh, okay. If you're asked if I wanted the tutorial, yes, I know how the tutorial. I know things. You talk to them until you get something. Cross-examination time. Is it called that? I don't think it's called that. Go, Mr. Prosecutor, you're America's best! Yes, Japan America's best. Uh-huh, yep. He just won't quit. Mr. Doe's testimony. I understand the person in the raincoat suspicious. However, that doesn't mean that he was injured. I don't suppose you have proof. Clearly my left arm was injured, but I can still use my right arm. When it was raining, I used an umbrella. I have no need for a raincoat. You didn't wear a raincoat. That's your claim. Yes, not everyone uses a raincoat for protection against the rain. I'm an umbrella person, after all. I'm definitely a raincoat person. Umbrellas will hinder your movement. Well, I don't use raincoats and umbrellas. Come rain or snow, all I need is my trusty parka. wasn't what I wanted to talk about. Let me understand. I'm not the assassin. Firstly, leaving a testimony and examining against my principles. How troublesome. I am but a simple ice cream salesman. Oops. Oh, alright. Oh, the headpad's not arranged well, but thank you. Like, oh. Let me move. Let me fix that gloved hand real quick. Hold up. But thank you. There you go. That's the right. Like right there. That should be fine. Thank you for the headpad. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, please excuse me. In the panic earlier, my room seemed to reopened. I'm mistaking the owner of this raincoat as the assassin. Furthermore, the owner has an injured left arm. Yes. Why? People getting up in arms over head pats. I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but like... Mr. Dora, show over your true colors for all to see. Oh, it's Rebuttal, that's what it is. Could I just... Oh, I can't look at it. I can't... Huh. Could you present profiles in the last one? I don't remember. Don't remember offhand. Probably, I feel like, though. I do have proof, actually. If you look in this raincoat, there's blood in there.
Objection!
Mr. Doe, you seem to be a very cautious person. However, today seems to be different. Because you left this behind. Lest be mistaken. That does not belong to me. Or perhaps you have evidence that proves otherwise. Mr. Doe, is your injury alright? Soon seems to have opened. Indeed, it is quite troublesome. Yes, I'm sure it is. You have my deepest sympathies. I don't think you can present profile in the first investigation. No, I do that since TNT, I think. I should remember if you could do it in Dual Destinies, but I feel like you could. I don't know. It kind of goes back and forth whether you can do that or not. After all, you would have escaped had your room's not opened up. What do you mean? There's no mistaking that the one who wore this raincoat was injured. I can prove that person was you. With this. Your ice cream's melting. You should eat that. On the inside of this raincoat, there was a small blood stain. It's the blood of the assassin. Oh no, your ice cream. How did that ice cream... like... okay. Take the person to serious crime, pal. You'll constitute a national incident. No matter how long you keep silent, your true nature will soon come to light. A blood test will settle this. The blood from the raincoat, and the blood from your bandaged arm. I have all the evidence I need. Why don't you just admit it? You're the assassin who attacked the president. I'm not the assassin. You don't know when to give up. This was a game of chess. You would have been checkmated a long time ago. Meet your defeat gracefully. Seems completely unfazed. I suppose I have no choice. I'll admit it. Indeed, the raincoat is mine. Confess, sir! You arrest him! Arrest him! However, it does not mean I shot the president. What's that, pal? Prosecutor Edgeworth. All you have proven is that I wore the raincoat. What sort of crime is that? Mr. Doe's testimony, part 2. I'm no assassin. I'm just a simple ice cream salesman. All I do is put on that red raincoat and listen to the president's speech. It surprised me to see the bodyguards taking action just before the gunshot rang out. Everyone in the audience immediately tried to escape, creating a state of panic. You satisfied this time? This story's getting fishier by the minute. He's very suspicious. Learning to me won't help. We've got evidence. Here, look at this guy in the red raincoat. That's gotta be the assassin. I see. That is certainly not me. Well, Prosecuting breath. Please consider this carefully. Was I really the one who wore a red raincoat? Whether he was or not, the person in the photo can only be Mr. Doe. But why? This man's self-confidence and intensity. You had the red raincoat on. And someone with the red raincoat would have had the laser. You can take just for the gunshot right now. The bodyguards reacted before the gunshot went off. Yes, the bodyguards moved first. The one on the left side of the stage, in particular. You saw it all quite clearly. I have good eyesight. Names are written on the upper left of the security plan. The bodyguard on the left would be Mr. Rook. That is correct, Mr. Ethan Rook, I believe. Perhaps you noticed the light from the laser pointer. He is an ordinary individual. In their actions, I don't believe the bodyguards are amateurs. It is an ordinary individual either. Please add that statement to your testimony. As you wish. How do you know that, though? How do you know that, though? The bodyguard on the left was faster. He reacted just in an instant. His response time was superb. I believe his name was Ethan Rook. Oh, thank you for joining the Storm Chases, Foregathers? But thank you, and hello. I'm playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2 for my first time. And we're talking to this, not at all suspicious, individual right here. Mr. John Doe. I see. He had plenty of time to react. Not necessarily. Suspicion never changes. But how do you know that, though? I'm not confident about this, but I'll throw it. Seems you aren't just a simple ice cream salesman after all. You think too highly of me, Prosecutor Edgeworth. What a simple ice cream salesman. You know the name of the president's bodyguard. The name of the president, but the bodyguard, surely you jest. Didn't you say their names just a moment ago? Mr. Knightley and Mr. Rook. Correct. Here's a diagram of the security plans. Learn their names from this. However, please look. Only their surnames are written here. Yeah. True. You distinctly said Ethan Rook. How do you know his full name? We did not. Ooh, the guitars though? The guitars though. That's pretty weird, sir. Why do you know his name? Explain yourself. That was merely a slip of the tongue. It's true, this guy's the assassin. Young lady, you're being a little hasty. His his name was quite simple. Yes, he was sweating before. Yeah, true. What? I'm an acquaintance of Mr. Rooks. What? He and I have a bit of connection. He's a name that I'll never forget. Mr. Rooks, she's telling a big fat lie. This is not a lie. I am just a simple ice cream salesman. It's smoking. It's a normal kind of ice cream. Yeah, it's normal. Completely normal. An acquaintance of Ethan Brooks. In that case, let's just ask Mr. Rook himself about this. Whether or not he's acquainted with this dubious ice cream salesman. As you wish. However, that may prove difficult now. He's currently busy with the President's security, after all. Besides, even if I'm not an acquaintance of Mr. Rooks, does that prove that I fired the gun? If you're the assassin, then why do you remove your raincoat? It was a little hot, and the rain had stopped. I wonder at the wound. Is there a problem with that? I just can't seem to quarter him. Mr. Edward, what are you doing? Hurry and arrest him! That man's so suspicious! I'd even arrest him myself! Arrest him without evidence. We could do such a thing. Come on, Mr. Edward! Can't you do something? Breaking news! The criminal's on the verge of escaping the prosecutor! Oh dear, they're already treating me like the criminal. I understand. Since I've been suspected this far, it seems I will have to tell the truth. The truth? What is he up to? I saw another person wearing a red hood. What? What? Sorry, that was the person who was in the photo. I first noticed him right before the speech when it was still raining. He caught my eye because his raincoat was the same color as mine. In his hand, I saw a laser pointer with a light aimed directly at the president. It can't be. There's another person wearing a red hood. I knew if I wore the red raincoat, I'd be mistaken for the assassin. That's why I took off the raincoat. You saw an assassin wearing the same color hood as yours. Wouldn't that be a nice coincidence? That is what I expected you would say, which is why I do not testify as such. Rescues and the police are suspicious lots. I knew that nobody would believe me. The moment of the incident, the assassin was very close to the prosecutor. Prosecutor? I only arrived after the incident. Not you, Prosecutor Edgeworth. That prosecutor over there. Ah, me! Yes, you should be visible in that photo. Yeah, he's right there. Here, right in front of the person in the red hood. That's me, alright. What's your point? What's this man driving at? I've been observing your investigation to this entire time, Prosecutor Edgeworth. I've noticed something strange. Something strange. It seems you still haven't noticed this contradiction yet. A contradiction? This photo, the people who can be seen are the Chief, Mr. Payne, and the assassin. I don't see anything strange. Please think back carefully about the circumstances during the president's speech. If you're holding the evidence that contradicts this photo. We have evidence that contradicts this photo. I might. Yeah. Yeah, actually. Thinking about it. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Take that!
It can't be. There's a contradiction between the photo and the tape. It seems you've noticed. Mr. Edgeworth, what's going on? There's a person missing from this photograph. Huh? Who is it? Yes, it's rather strange. Someone who should be there, but is not. The person who should be in this photo is... It's you!
Take that!
if this guy is really here as a red herring, I swear to Wujibadaz, I don't even know what's going on. Huh? Miss Swift. Why would you say that? Mr. Payne's voice was recorded on Miss Swift's tape. He was whispering quietly with the chief prosecutor. Those are from the folks standing in front of me. I reckon it was two older men. They kept on whispering to each other. It seems Miss Swift was near Mr. Payne when she recorded the speech. Ah, but she isn't anywhere in this photo. That is correct. No, Mr. Prosecutor. Who's the one you should be pursuing? Still you, but... Rick, hello, welcome. I'm playing Ace Attorney Investigations for the first time. Or, Ace Attorney Investigations 2, I should say. That'd be correct. Go Swift, do you mind giving your testimony? Come on, it feels weird when you talk all formal like that. It's fine, I ain't got nothing to hide. Ain't like I'd say to one spot while I was recording. I was moving around the audience area, shuffling here and there. I reckon this picture must have been snapped at a different time to my tape recording. So quit making the scary face, I ain't what you think. This was tape recorded, a conversation between my colleagues, Mr. Payne and the chief prosecutor. Why would Nicole be lying? That would mean Nicole Swift is the assassin, pal. Y'all gotta be kidding me. I ain't done nothing like that. Be that as it may, however, there's a contradiction in your testimony. Huh? I don't reckon so, no sir. Guess I must reveal this contradiction with evidence. Let me listen to that again. Yeah. I'm gonna press this, actually. You're saying it's logical that you can't be seen in the photo. Yep, it was near that prosecutor when his voice got recorded. But I reckon this picture must have been taken when I was far away, no doubt about it. Ain't nothing wrong here, as far as I can see. You're saying the photo and the recording were taken at different times. Darn tootin', it ain't about the equipment, it's all about the timing. What if they were both taken at the same time? I can prove that, or testimony will collapse. But the problem is looking sus. Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. I think it's the tape recorder, because if you listen to it, because you hear it and then you hear the gunshots, basically.
Objection!
Mrs. Swift, reporters shouldn't lie. I ain't lying. I'm an honest journalist. Perhaps, but there's no denying that the photo and the recording were taken at the same time. That's so. What makes you say that? Truth lies in these photos. The photo can only be taken at the time as you're recording. Which spot shows taking the... He raised his fist in the air. You see the president with his fist raised in the air. What about it? Miss Swift, can we hear your tape one more time? No, you ain't gonna hear a word. Not the way you've been treating me. Either we charge you with obstruction of justice and seize it from you. Fine, you win. I'm no match for you, Mr. Prosecutor. Question is, during which part of his speech did the president raise his fist? No matter what sort of horrendous criminal organization there is, I'll not allow them to exist. The president raised his fist in the air. The atmosphere is blown to the fever pitch. Aha! Raises his fist straight from the horse's mouth, sir. Tapers recorded at the moment the president raised his fist overhead. And that means... No, call it being this photo is really strange. But she is in the photo. Right here. Person in the red hood was you, Nicole Swift. Ah! You're the real assassin, aren't you, pal? That ain't so. I never worn that red raincoat. This red raincoat is in question belongs to John Doe. Red raincoat's owner is Mr. Doe. That much has been proven. You're wearing something else. A different red hood. You mean there are two red hoodies, sir? Mr. Doe's last testimony was true. Who did find the other red raincoats? Mr. Doe was always a red hood, not a raincoat. Miss Swift, what was it you told us earlier about your parka? Oh, you mean when I said I ain't worried about getting all dirty? It's reversible, so all I gotta do is turn it inside out and... Ah! As I thought. Mr. Edgeworth, the inside of her parka is... red! Indeed, and during the incident, he was using that side. What? Hey pal, what's the big idea? You're wrong, I've just been wearing it like this the whole day. Well then, will you allow me to examine your parka? What are you expecting to find? You both know it was raining part of the president's speech. You said earlier. Well, I'll use raincoats or umbrellas. Come rain or snow, all I need is my trusty parka. You really did turn your parka inside out. The inside should be dry. Hang on a minute, I ain't taking off this heavy backpack and putting it back on again. Sorry, but can't we do this another time? You can fool Mr. Edgeworth back, pal. Oh. Alright then, pal, we're really wrong. Prove it. Prove the inside of the parka. It wasn't me. I ain't no assassin. Miss Swift, you want me to believe that, but you'll need to cooperate with us. Can you please tell us why you wore the red side of the parka? I'm sorry, Mr. Prosecutor. I have my reasons, honest. I'll tell you everything. Just quit bullying me. Oh? Who said hold it? Was it Mr. Doe? Whose voice was that? Hold on a sec, it's a little too early for the endgame. Oh. Hi. Hello. You're... Hey, you in the fancy suit. Have you been jumping the gun ever since your opening move? Here's a case photo. Well, I guess I should introduce myself first. My name is... Why are you spitting the gun? Stop spitting the gun! You're not Revolver Ocelot, why are you pointing a gun at me? Horace Knightley, the president's bodyguard. Taking command of his personal security unit. The sweet gun spinning. I know, but like, why? Ah! Watch it, pal. That's not a toy. Whoa, my bad. She just wants to come out and play. I just can't seem to help it. How do you have a gun if you're not a police officer? The lady of the Sign Fey. Only the president's bodyguards are authorized to use it. Anyway, back to business. I've got some news for you. There's good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first? Makes no difference to me. Do as you wish. Yes, sir. I'm giving you the first move. Alright, I got you. I'll start with my pawn. It seems you enjoyed chess. Play two, Mr. Fancy Suit. It's Edgeworth, and I do have a fondness for chess. Is that so? Well, the chess is Master Edgeworth. I'll start with the good news. President's safe. Not a scratch on him. Really? That's great, pal. Seemed that the young lady was not a murderer after all. Good for you, Nicole. Just the study version of Off-Rochland, I guess. I mean, it seems like that, yeah. But I... Oh there, don't forget, there's still the bad news. The president is safe because his bodyguard protected him. Actually, I had nothing to do with it. It was his leader who protected him. At the cost of his own life. That would be the other bodyguard. Rook, was it? Yeah, that's right. Rook died to protect the president. Well, not the president, but the Rook. What? Is that so? Rook is dead. What a shame. That means Nicole. Means the little lady killed him. My brother in arms. That ain't true. I ain't a murderer. Well, there, pipe down, little Miss Murderer. Jeez, if we had to make a sacrifice to protect the king. That's a pretty bad move, that castling. Sacrificing castles? What's he talking about, sir? They're all chess terms. He's saying Rook's life was exchanged for the president's. This guy sure talks funny, sir. Where's Knightley? Was it... What do you want? I'd like to examine the victim's body as soon as possible. If it's possible, I'd like to question the president. Sorry, but... I can't let you do that. What? I got another piece of news for you, and this one's a doozy. There's another piece of news. From here on out, this investigation will be handled by the Zhangfei police. What? What's going on, pal? This case is under our jurisdiction. You have no right to interfere. You're Prosecutor Edgeworth, right? The president knows about you solving the Yagarasu case. I'm honored. That's why the chief prosecutor designated you to be in charge of this case. Seems the chief prosecutor made a little appeal to the president. But, looks like you're the wrong guy for the job. I know you'd have this kind of reaction. It's the president's orders. If you oppose, you'll cause an international incident. Capiche? Oh, fuck. Listen. I don't know if the 2 weeks is specifically like, the thing at the park. And I don't know if that's what Edgeworth's referring to, but like, it's been 2 weeks. It's been like 2 weeks since all that nonsense happened in the first game, and we're already getting international incidences. All right, that's fine. I mean, it's not, but like, okay. Hey, little lady, get over here. Continue your questioning inside the president's plane. No, I didn't do nothing. Hey, now, don't be a baby. Let's give a little Zhangfei justice. Mr. Prosecutor, please help me. Miss Swift. It's clear that Miss Swift is dressed in the Red Hood. It's been 2 weeks since the first game. We're getting more applicants. I know. Too many. It's clear Miss Swift was dressed in the Red Hood. However, that doesn't mean that the whole truth has been revealed. I really didn't do it. Please believe me. Is it really alright? Did it end this way? All I see is a girl with the eyes full of fear, pleading for help. It's certainly not someone who's committed a heinous crime. If I stand aside now and do nothing, the truth will be lost to the darkness. Ah! Eh? What? What? What the? You... Oh! Ah! Okay! Alright, okay. Silence. What does an impolite way to greet someone? Our neck injury is yet to heal, and you've already forgotten. No, not you, not now. It's the first case, I know. Seems you've remembered. Hey, what are you doing? Cut it out, pal. You have the nerve to do that right in front of a detective and a prosecutor. Stop, stay out of this. He's out of your league. Mr. Doe, who on earth are you? You're not merely a simple ice cream salesman. He's a professional assassin. His name is... Shelly the Killer. Shelly the Killer. There's someone in law enforcement who doesn't know the name's Shelly the Killer. The assassin will carry out any request without fail. He was involved in a case I handled. Well, did you handle it? I mean, you were involved. It's been a while, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Although I do believe this is our first face-to-face meeting. The real assassin was you all along. That's correct. I received a request from a key individual. Take the president's life. I should have seen his face before in the case files. Curses. was careless. Yeah, I mean... Yeah... I mean, I guess... Yeah, I know, but... But the seashell? The seashell, though. Like, do I have a thing of you? That... No. The seashell, though. Exactly. Look at that! It's right there! Whatever. It's been a while. It's been like a couple years since that case, I guess. So Edgeworth forgot. He's been busy with international incidences recently, so he forgot. I'm so glad I hid a knife inside my bandage before I entered the park. Even though my calculations were a little off. A knife, not a gun. Now, Mr. Knightley, so we play that game you love so much. Of course, the stakes will be your life. What are your demands? I want you to relinquish the investigative authority back to Prosecutor Edgeworth. Investigative authority? The nonsense of the final boss way to forget everything. I mean, I would believe it. That was a bunch of nonsense. And a long as feck case, by the way. Actually, I have this ability, so I'm a real quick just check. Just bear with me 1 second. I want to know how long that ending was. I need to know. And yes, this BGM is just going, and I love it. How long was this? It was split into like 2 hours. The whole case, though, that was as long as feck. Okay, I thought it was longer. It wasn't. What are you playing at? I simply want you to allow Miss Edgeworth to continue his investigation. Huh? Why do you want that? Rook is an opponent who connected me by fate. I'd like to discover the truth about his death. When that man died, the investigative authority was transferred to you. I'm simply asking you to give it back to this prosecutor. With your life at stake, this really isn't the time to be stubborn. Why, you're just using the investigation to get close to the president. Now what if I am? Indeed, in order to continue the investigation, it's necessary that we enter the president's plane. As leader of the president's bodyguards, I won't allow it. Oh, I thought you were only second command. Now that Rook's gone, I'm in charge. Not sure if you're as capable as Rook was. What do you say? I'm totally the leader now. Very well, in that case, please exercise judgment befitting of a leader. You can use your life here needlessly. Will you allow the investigation to continue? Gah! He's using the investigation as an excuse. Why would he go all that trouble? What is this man thinking? Prosecutor Edgeworth, I trust you have no objections. Let's continue the investigation. Mr. Edgeworth, what should we do, sir? Now we have no choice but to accept this proposal. This will investigate. Why are we letting this happen? Why are we letting this happen, though? Gumshoe, you probably have a gun. Just shoot the fucking assassin. Why are we accepting this? But listen well, detective. We shouldn't be accepting this. Use the investigation to buy us time. Meanwhile, gather up all your men. Do you trust Gumshoe to sue a hostage? I mean, no, but... This police force gotta have snipers or something, or like... just call up the precinct and get the best one. Get the best person we have. I don't know. Turn the business planes where you can't escape. Right, roger that, sir. To be continued. To be continued? That ending jingle was classy, but something left to be desired. We'll save. And I don't know how long this first case is. I mean, you're right, Manji, but like, you're right, but I don't know. We're just going along with an assassin holding the bodyguard hostage to continue our investigation. I'm like, why though? Why are we doing that? I don't know. The death of the bodyguard, Ethan Rook, and the arrival of Shalita the Killer. New development in the case has come to light. Look, we wanted that plane anyway. Works out, right? I mean, I guess it does, but... In Knightley's direction, the door to the president's plane was opened. After the paramedics attending Mr. Rook left, we sat and fight inside the plane, one by one. March 25th, 4:15 p.m., President's plane office. Oh my, where would the president be? Who knows? Seems he's just behind that door. So the coward, I see. I think he'd just show himself in front of a hitman. Not a chance. Didn't I tell you already? My purpose here is simply to investigate the case. Oh then, Mr. Prosecutor, we await your examination of the body. Right. For now, I have no choice but to obey and continue the investigation. This is up to Detective Gumshoe. I'm counting on you. The third assassination of the president became the murder of a bodyguard. It looks like you could use some help, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, I don't deny it, but... See, exactly. If that's the case, then it can't be helped. Let's leave it to the great Thief Faraday K. I mean, close enough. I reversed it, but whatever. You got the point. Alright. Are you saying you can resolve this case? No! I said with certainty. That said, I'll stick to being your support. Right. Let's get started to the investigation. Need to buy time for the police to prepare. Need to draw out the investigation for as long as I can. This is really weird. Well, is that true? I was about to say we've never, well, at least, okay, at least like in like the main other stuff that I've played, not the new thing that's new when I haven't played. Not that. I don't know about that. I don't think there's been we've ever had to investigate under duress. Like, he's gonna kill that guy if we don't investigate. I don't think that's ever been a thing before. I don't think so. I might be forgetting something, but I don't think we've ever investigated under duress before. I don't think the stakes are this high in the regular games. I mean, no, not really. On a personal level, yes, because this guy right, the guy in question right here was involved in some big stakes, but not like the whole thing though. Not like the coming possible murder of a president of a country. Not that, not big. It was heavy, but it wasn't international heavy, I guess, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I'm gonna investigate and stop standing here. 2 gas masks lay on the table, ready to protect against poison gas attacks. The president seems to be quite fearful of assassinations. This is the rumored gas mask. It's my first time seeing the real thing. Rumored? Among the great thieves? No, the Jamba Ninja! The challenge program! The Jamba Ninja! I remember the Jamba Ninja. During Princess Valeda's wedding ceremony, the poison-tongued ninja Salman Koala. I stopped listening to her so seriously. It never seems to pay off. But the Jamba Ninja, though! An inflatable lifeboat with an oar sitting on top. Looks like it's ready to be used anytime. Hey! But there's only 1 oar! Well, I guess you could try to paddle with your hands. I know I'm neglecting the body, but I'll get there. Next to the riot shield is a canary in a cage. Oh, it's so cute! I want one to be my partner. Partner? Of course, it can help me open up locks and do other odd jobs at the crime scene. A great thief should always have use nature to her advantage. Her canary is being used to detect poison gas. Don't tell me. You know, speaking of partners, are there any like? I mean, there's some thief VTubers like Phantom, like Persona 5-esque VTubers that are thieves. But do we got any Ks in the community? Because I'd be interested. I think that's an interesting idea. Great thief, great thief. You know, Phantom. Well, Phantom Thief's kind of the Persona thing, but I don't know. I feel like that's an interesting idea. It just struck me while we had that conversation. There's some kind of official document. That's a bit rude, but let's take a peek inside. Seems to be a security plan. Oh, this looks like the one we found earlier in the trash can. Yes, it does. But what's this? Something seems out of place. Oh yeah. It's different from ours. Oh yeah, this one's dated earlier. Yeah, this one's from a later. This one's from later, and this one's more recent. That's 19th and the 24th. I think it wants me to point out that though, that they're in different spots, among other things. Eureka! I forgot Eureka. What's this? The details of the security plans were changed. You're right! Yeah, that's right, it was changed yesterday. President's orders. Why a sudden change? Because 2 days ago, the killer attacked the president. He disguised himself as a bodyguard. Rook was the first to notice. He'd already gotten close to the president. Rook ran to stop it in just the nick of time. Rook grabbed his left arm and twisted it. And he fired 1 bullet square into his left arm. What were you doing at the time, Mr. Knightley? I was... If I remember correctly, the first person I took out that day was you. Oops, was that a touchy subject? Shut up! So back then... Neck injury is yet to heal, and you've already forgot. No, not you, not now. Since that day, I haven't been able to turn my head right. It sucks. I gave it suffer an injury. Ethan Rook. You could see he was the most capable individual. Unlike this man here. What's so different about me and Rook? I live here about as different as a pawn and a queen. But what? He remembered Rook's name because he was highly capable. Correct. Well, disguised as a bodyguard, I happened to hear his name. There's no way I could forget that name. Only select few have ever been able to injure me. This is the connection that the killer was talking about. Security arrangements were changed. The killer would not be able to sneak in as a bodyguard again. Only the president's two most trusted subordinates would accompany him on stage. And so it's me and Brooke. It appears your positions were also changed. That's true, he's now on the right side. Because I can't turn my head to the right. My position got changed to the president's left side. In other words, I was relocated to the right side of the stage. Okay, you're on the right side of the stage. Okay, that's useful. I was about to be like, oh, wait, hold on, that picture, though. But no, yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna look at that picture again, though. Yeah. I'm not trying to look at the plans again. Yes, we found that we found it before. I got it, yes. There's some body armor. A typey-looking vest. President's clothes must be made from some kind of special fabric. Indeed, it's protect against bullets. Wow, it even does that! Naturally, this is a bulletproof vest after all. Right on top of the desk. The bullet is embedded in it was the president's. Ooh, yeah, it could be. Ah, so that's what it is. This is the first time I've seen one. Could have said something earlier. That really surprised me. I was getting there. What is this? Are these... Are these... these personal security alarms? It's a collection of colorful personal security alarms. They have all seen to be used before. The president... He sure is a nice guy. He bought all these security alarms to protect his wife and kids. Why would he leave them all here? It's obvious that they're for his own personal use. Objection! A single person can't carry that many security alarms. Because a person only has two hands. Objection is worth 0 points. Yeah, it wasn't even a message objection. Okay, you listen. You're gonna have to learn. If you want to do an objection, you gotta make a message appear. If you don't, then it doesn't mean anything. The strange decoration is based off some strange animal staring at me with its strange eyes. Deliver on the statue. See, right here on its butt. That'd be most unforgivable. I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything by it. Deliver most likely operates the trapdoor underneath my feet. Then the head's actually a pitfall trap. Hope you understand. It would be in your best interest not to pull that lever. When Claire talks about your best interests, it would be wise to do as he says. Yeah, probably. Alright, let's have a look at the body. Our restorers have inspected every suspicious-looking crane. There's the body. Bullet pierced his body just below his armpit. Bullet went straight through the victim's body. Where did it go? Good point. Fortunately, his hidden areas bulletproof vest didn't cover. This seems like a well-aimed shot. Because of death was most likely blood loss. The bleeding is stopped. Paramedics were called in to treat Mr. Rook, right? I'm afraid they didn't make it in time. You have a case. There's a bulletproof... attache case. The two bodyguards used to protect themselves from bullets. Can be seen in case photo. It seems both Rook and Knightley had one. Ah, that's the scene I stole on film. You didn't do anything illegal in taking this. Anywhere, anytime, always in the mood to steal. You just wanted to use the word steal, didn't you? Hehehe, have I been caught? Yes, you have. You got something in your hand there? The victim is Ethan Rook. He's the president's bodyguard. Or was the president's bodyguard. During the shots, he immediately evacuated the president into the plane. He gave his life to fulfill his duties. Does this mean he'll receive a posthumous promotion? Okay, there's no need for forced comments. How did you know? Bodyguards don't follow that promotion system. But why not, though? You have a gun. Means the victim also carried a gun. You tried to shoot something? may have run out of instinctively to return fire. Need to check it to see if the gun has fired any bullets. It's still fully loaded. There's no evidence of shots being fired. The gun's also from Zhengfei, right? Ah, yeah. We always issued the same model revolver. Huh. It's made in Zhengfei, you say? Anything else to know about you? Pierced his body. Didn't get hit. It was too late, yeah. Oh, we have a lot in here, huh? Yeah, looks like the same gun to me. I don't know where this will lead, but they are the same gun. These two guns, the exact same model. These guns came from Zhengfei. Looks like all the bodyguards were provided with the guns from Zhengfei. Indeed. Are those guns rare? No, not particularly. They're not easy to obtain domestically, but it isn't possible either. What? I thought they might be a treasure. Yes, it's unfortunate. Mr. Edgeworth, are you talking about the treasure? Not quite. If it was a rare model, it would have been easier to identify. Even evidence can become treasure. I see! Even during your investigation, you search for treasure. Well, I didn't quite say that. Okay, let's investigate. Where's the treasure? And suddenly she's motivated. She's here for treasure. Yeah, if this bullet went through, did it end up on the vest? I mean, that would make sense, because it's... Yeah, I think. Give that a go. Okay. 2 bullets were fired. We know that from the number of gunshots. One hit the Steel Samurai balloon, and the other took Brooks' life. But didn't the bullet also hit the President's bulletproof vest? Right, it doesn't match up with the number of shots. However, there is one way to solve this. One way. The bullet that stole Rick's life pierced through his body, and hit the vest. In other words, Rick and the President were hit by the same bullet. I see! That's right. It'd be dangerous if he hadn't worn that bulletproof vest. Is the President alright? Even while wearing a bulletproof vest, you can still get injured. Yeah, the bullet's impact can still fracture your bones, but don't worry, he's fine. President's trained himself like no other. Maybe the President didn't need a bulletproof vest. I think that might be pushing it. Yeah, pushing it a little bit. Like I said in the bullet, there's a chance there may be some ballistic markings. Ballistic markings? What's that? Okay, you know about this, definitely. You definitely know about this. We definitely went over this in the first game. I refuse to believe we didn't. Ballistic markings always left on a bullet. Each gun leaves a different marking. So we examine the ballistic markings, we'll know which gun the bullet was fired from. You can say they're like a gun's fingerprints. I get it now, let's investigate right away. I think that'd be difficult. The bullet was completely flattened when it hit the bulletproof vest. There's no way you could investigate the ballistic markings. Well, I wanted to investigate them. Well, there goes that. I don't think I can connect those easily, so... how you, or, never mind, I was looking at the gear behind you, I guess. There's a certain protective gear from Blue Vest hazmat suits. Wow, there's even a spacesuit! The president seems to be very protective of himself. But what happens if he gets shot and then gets exposed to the poison gas? And then on top of all that, he gets ejected into space! He would probably wear everything you see here. That would be a sight to see. I don't think that would work. Internal and external views of the plane are being monitored by these monitors. Won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking crate. Monitors show the cockpit and aircraft's exterior. Doesn't seem to be anything out of place. I mean, there's one that's not working though. Monitor shows what's happening in this room. We've got some pretty good tech. Is it so? I don't know how much with these types of things. You captured the fine lines around your eyes, Mr. Edgeworth. Oops, my bad. Those are usually wrinkles on your forehead. Okay, is that all you wanted to say? Why is there a bull plushie or whatever over there? What's this thing? Well, that's the president's precious stuffed animal. I don't really get it, but it's some kind of keepsake. Don't touch it. Precious. That's unexpected. Hey, it kind of looks like there's been a break-in. Indeed, the area it stands on does look a bit unnatural. Are those glass shards underneath the stuffed animal? It's a natural empty space. Perhaps... is there another monitor here? Yeah, maybe. Now then, I've grown weary of this investigation. Still no sign of Detective Gumshoe. Mr. Prosecutor, have you uncovered the truth yet? No, not yet. I see. In that case, we'd like to speak with someone who were involved in the incident. Someone involved in the incident? You mean... Is there not one more witness just behind those doors? And of course, the president himself. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, please do the honors and summon the witness here. Don't touch not letting that happen. You think you're just summon the president like a witness in court? Ha! Mr. President, I'm sure you're watching all this through your security cameras. You kindly grace us with your presence. That is, if you value your bodyguard's life. Are you gonna come out? Or you... Because you probably shouldn't. I see. Mr. President, what sort of a man leaves another to die on his behalf? Mr. President! Stop it! Take it easy! Hey! It's nothing. Come on, Detective Gumshoe! Ah! What? The lights! My apologies, Mr. Prosecutor. Well, I wouldn't try anything if I were you. Seems I'm unable to reach the president. He missed her Knightley's life. Stop! Ah! Hey, the killer, you... However, I have already seen the truth. Where is he? Ooh. Leave the rest in your hands, Mr. Prosecutor. It's... Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe. Mr. Edgeworth, sir! March 25th, 4:45 p.m. President's plane, office. Hello. Did I pass out? Mr. Edgeworth, thank goodness you're safe. Mr. Edgeworth, are you okay? Okay, what about you? I just woke up myself. My head's throbbing a bit, but it's no big deal. Dr. Gumshoe, what happened to the killer? Miss Swift came running out of the plane. Chose the killer made a run for it, but... we were too late, sir. Word from that bodyguard. That the emergency lifeboat over there had been stolen. He's probably at the other end of the lake by now, sir. When you see off the park, The police were all called back to surround the plane. Right now, there's no one regarding the opposite shore. That means he succeeded in giving us the slip. There seems that way, sir. Mr. Prosecutor. First Knightley, it seems you also had a narrow escape. Yeah, that sucked, punk. What do you think of it? We found this near where you fell, sir. This is the killer's calling card. Looks like a message from him. Yeah, that's the card. Please leave this card next to his victim's body. You're not dead, sir. Perhaps this signifies something similar to a killing. Which reminds me, the last thing he said still bothers me. However, I've already seen the truth. Leave the rest in your hands, Mr. Prosecutor. Seen the truth? What do you mean? Yeah, it's safe now. What was that? The president will be making his entrance now. The president? Oh, he's okay. This man is the president of Zhangfei. Dai Hong Huang. You are? It's an honor to meet you. My name is Miles Edgeworth, a prosecutor. I'm Di Zhong Huang. I have heard of your deeds. You saved my country from a great crisis. Referring to the Yagurazu case. Simply solving a murder, nothing more. Such modesty, I've been observing your investigation. Astounding performance, despite allowing the killer to get away. Thank you very much. So he's watching through the security cameras. However, I regret that it ends here. What do you mean? Heed my words, foolish prosecutor. You should have already been informed by Knightley. Investigation will be handed over to the esteemed police force of Zhangfei. Now the killer is gone, I intend to take over the investigation. Hey pal, what are you doing? And what's with that attitude? Because the killer and Mr. Edgeworth that... Enough, detective. Mr. President, I cannot agree to this. Why must the investigation be handed over to your country's police? Why, you say? Know your place, puny prosecutor. As I explain my actions, nay, I think not. You shall hand over all the evidence you've found so far and leave this plane at once. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, be a good boy and do as you're told. I can't resist any longer. All the evidence handed over the Nightly. Why? Why won't he allow me to investigate this case any further? Now then, would you kindly take your leave? Knightley, place the suspect under firm restraint. I'm on it, Mr. President. An attempt on my life, murder of my subordinate, such evil, such sin. I didn't kill nobody. I swear. Shut your trap, lady. You don't question me. You just stain this world with deceit. Should I pardon this sin? Nay, absolutely not. It is most unforgivable. The reasons being... This mistake. The president is hiding something. If I turn back now, the truth will be lost forever. Mr. Edgeworth! Mr. Edgeworth, is there something you can do? I remember. Countless times I've faced this dilemma in the courtroom. Lies of the witness, the riddles of the defense. None always have the evidence to counter them. Nonetheless, I was able to draw out the truth from them. That's right. My words alone are my weapons. We have no evidence, but if we talk to him, we'll go to the chess dimension and we'll figure something out, maybe. Now then, let's analyze the situation. Leave this place at once. It is a direct order from the president himself. Not even listening. Your battle I gave, he cuts on. And is that forceful attitude. I'll need to watch the situation carefully. The opponent is the president of Zhangfei. I don't think he'll show any weakness easily. Words may be overbearing, but I need to not be intimidated. Observe his behavior closely. I should be able to read his emotions. Of course, by night in a rook. Yes, exactly. First, I'll start by asking his reasons for taking over the investigation. Let's begin. Good opening line will be an advantage. Who's taking over the investigation? Please allow me to confirm something about the investigation. Nay, I don't recall granting permission to speak. I'm the president of Zhengfei. You should not talk back to me. Not talking back, I'm simply asking for confirmation. This investigation will be taken over by the police of your country, is that correct? Exactly. That is what I will say. Restrain yourself from making any more unnecessary comments. That's enough. Being on this plane is tantamount to being on my country's soil. You have to do as you please. This plane? There's something significant about this place. I should remember this clue. Explain your reasons. I'd like to explain your reasons for depriving us of our right to investigate. Evident fool, hold your tongue. There's no reason. That should be enough of an explanation for you. Perhaps that clue will be useful here. Gathering from what you've said so far, does that forceful attitude of yours have some connection to this place? You insolent. Earlier you said that being on this plane is like being on your country's soil. From those words I was able to deduce to the answer. Namely, that is, you wish to claim extraterritorial rights inside this plane, am I correct? That's enough. I shall brook no insolence. Extraterritorial rights, yeah. You seem a little unsettled. Your words are forceful. I cannot overlook them. When I mention extraterritorial rights, your face grew pale. In light of your brazen courage, I'll grant you an answer. That's right, I'm claiming extraterritorial rights inside this plane. However, what does that change? You're so powerless. There's nothing you can do about it. I see, under international law, this plane would be considered part of Zhengfei. How convenient. You wish to stake this claim, and also question its validity. Next move will decide the outcome. Maybe the president, but there is a hole in his logic. Let me break it wide open. For me to say this, don't you feel that your actions are too forceful? Who asked for your opinion? All you need to do is obey. Forceful is the wrong word. It is authority. Leadership. You arrested Miss Swift because you thought you had the authority to do so. Yes, that girl is a criminal. There's no room for dispute. There's plenty, though. Haven't you realized it yet? I have you cornered. You don't, though. Nonsense, you're just wasting my time with pointless chatter. That was a needless statement. Ow, my time. Let's be intimidated by his words. I observe his behavior, yes, okay, fine. Is your claim valid, though? Challenge the validity of your claim to external rights. You truly understand what it is you're saying. Of course, and I stand by it. You dare doubt my words. You have no shame. Such an irredeemable ignorance. It troubles me greatly. There's no need to worry. You don't need to be saved. It's Miss Swift who I wish to save from these false charges that you've laid against her. Admire your tenacity, however, your wish is unattainable. Extraterritorial laws are unshakable. This plane is Zhengfei territory. I have enough clues to proceed with this line of questioning. Try another line of attack. Too forceful. Authority, leadership, criminal. the shooting took place outside the plane. Only she could have done it. That's it. Shooting occurred outside the plane. It's gonna be a very important... Oh yeah, there you go. Valid, because it was outside. Yes. I'll use that clue. Indeed, I do not question your extraterritorial rights inside this plane. However, you just claimed that the shooting took place outside the plane. Yes, if it didn't happen inside the plane, extraterritorial laws do not apply. Your claim has fallen apart. Miss Swift's arrest is invalid. Impossible! Be bested by your mere prosecutor. I am the president! Checkmate, Mr. President. Mr. President, you allow us to continue our investigation. I yield. I will allow it. My heart is generous. My heart is tolerant and merciful. Therefore, as such... Certainly, thus we shall... It is our duty. For a most noble cause. Gentlemen, now is the time. I, the President of Zhengfei, for the sake of the investigation. See, it sure likes beating around the bush. Knightley, we have received the President's permission. We return our evidence. Just here. I have returned all of the evidence. We did it, Mr. Edgeworth! Indeed. Now we can resume the investigation. Heh, it's funny how happy you are. It's because I gave you your precious pieces back. Now let's see how you use them. Pay attention, then. Here's my next move. Mr. President, may I make one more request of you? Would you please testify about the moment of the incident? Testify? Hey, hold on a sec. That's your next move. Isn't that the sort of thing you'd leave to courts? That's right, it's a courtroom procedure. However, I'd still like to hear what he has to say. He refuses to cooperate with the investigation. You have to give a clear reason. There's something wrong. Knightley, stand down. I will grant the honorable prosecutor's request. I thank you for your cooperation. Now, heed my words. President's testimony. Where was I when the incident occurred? Ah, yes, the stage. Then Rook and Knightley suddenly appeared and stood in front of me. After that, I heard a gunshot and a red balloon bursting. And so those two attempted to escort me into the plane. But then, the second gunshot. The bullet pierced through Rook's body and struck my bulletproof vest. If that's the case, then the president's a victim too, right? It was an assassination attempt. Mr. Rook just happened to get caught up in it, unfortunately. Isn't it strange? Why would the victim want to interrupt the investigation? Of course, if this becomes public, it would cause problems. I see, there's still some deep, dark secrets behind this case, right? Certainly the president, perhaps Knightley too, know of this secret. Without fail, I should reveal it all for all to see. Big guttural voice, president over here. Alright. Yeah, you're on the stage. Funny, appeared in sort of front of you. Then a gunshot. Escort you into the plane. Pierced through Rook's body and struck the bulletproof vest. Doesn't seem to be anything out of place. He's also a victim. He wouldn't have a reason to lie, sir. So what he said should be nothing but the truth. On the contrary, there's one point that stands out to me as odd. Try to recall the state of the crime scene. Really? Show me the evidence. I wish I should review it one more time. The stage... Broken nightly... Heard a gunshot and the balloon bursting. Tried to escort... Gunshot... That was before. That was one. I feel like the order of events here is a problem. I feel like that is the problem. How do I show that, though? Yeah, that's all. Okay. Yeah, the thing with this photo is, this is right before. This is after one was shot, right? And then that was the next one. So... A red balloon? You try my patience, prosecutor. That's not my intention. I just want to make sure your recollections are reliable. There were balloons outside on both sides of the stage, swirling red in the cloudy sky. Laid out as laid out in the security plan. The security plans? The ones from the bag. I stepped in front of me just before the balloon burst. As in security plans. I mean, they're not... Knightley will lead President inside the plane. On the surface, that makes sense. In what order did they escort you? Attempted to escort you? What actually happened? Oh, that's right, attempted. Brooke and Knightley raised their attaché cases and shown case photo and led me towards the plane. The second gunshot. What happened after the second gunshot? Bit of a prosecutor, if you don't know that much, you're not fit for duty. What's that supposed to mean? I don't even use repetition. Should be quite obvious. Even you should know the path of the second bullet. Here's the Rick's body.
Hold it!
And the bullet hit. What condition was the victim in? Oh, he was really a man among men. Full groaning from the bullet's impact, he grabbed hold of me and dashed into the plane. Surrendered the plane along with the victim. Unprotected. Work was to protect me. That was his role. Speaks firmly, but it feels like he's just dodging the question, sir. He's a president, that's to be expected. There doesn't seem to... Yeah, this is the... Could I... Do I have a full, like, look at you? Yeah. Does that make sense? Pierced through his body and struck the vest. Is this the back of the vest or the front of the vest? Doesn't say. It doesn't say. I feel like if it said, that would help, but it doesn't. So... I mean, this feels like an obvious one, but I feel like it's kind of missing the point. Like, I feel like the point is that well, no, I mean, I guess that would be right. That'd be right, actually. Yeah, because this is before. Yeah, that would be right. Yeah. That'd be right. Is this what we're going for, though? This small point? I mean, I guess. Okay.
Objection!
Yeah, it was that. I was just fishing for something else, I guess. I don't know. Red balloon burst. I'm afraid that's not the case. What? Please have a look at this piece of evidence. Can you see what is burst? No! This is... What, exactly? The Steel Samurai, warrior of Nero Tokyo, you do well to remember it. You wish to win the support of this nation's people. Don't forget the rival show, the Jamin Ninja. Balloon... Okay, why is that necessary? The balloon that's ruptured by the bullet was not a red balloon. It's a Steel Samurai balloon. Why the hell does this matter? According to plans, there should have been 2 red balloons. It's also right here in the security plan. It certainly looks like there are only 2 round balloons drawn here. Knightley, what is the meaning of this? Explain it once. Yes, sir. That Steel Samurai balloon was a last-minute replacement. Replacement? That's what we were told. It seems the information didn't make it to the president. We ran into a little trouble during setup last night. One of the balloons that repaired burst. So you scurry out to find a replacement. Exactly, we just happened to run into a guy manning a stand in the park. He said he'd lend us the Steel Samurai balloon. He was kind of a poser. A stand, a Steel Samurai balloon, and a poser. He pumped it into its red samurai pants, create a makeshift balloon. So the Steel Samurai balloon looked like an ordinary red balloon. Is that what you mean? Knightley, I wasn't uninformed of this. Sir, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't think it was important enough to report. Couldn't you tell me just looking at it? I had not noticed it. They mistook the Steel Samurai pants for an ordinary balloon. Was there a reason why you made that mistake? Oh! What now? Moment, please. I just remembered now. I cannot see the balloon very well. You couldn't see it? Exactly. At the time, the wind was strong. The flag and the things were fluttering wildly, and they obstructed my view. The flags? You can see the flags that were set up on both sides of the stage. Due to the strong wind, they were waving about just like this. The strong wind was blowing at the time of the incident. The flags were fluttering wildly. Is there a problem with that? I mean... yeah... It doesn't match with the bullet trajectory we know it to be. President Toang, you have my gratitude. Your testimony has helped uncover a new contradiction. A contradiction, you say? Yes, one that turns the very foundation of this case on its head. During the investigation, there was no wind at the crime scene, so the flags remained still. However, the flags were actually fluttering in strong wind. This completely changed the meaning of that piece of evidence. Which evidence contradicts the state of the crime scene, the trajectory. A gunshot rang out during the president's speech. A bullet struck the balloon. It also pierced the nation's flag. I previously deduced the bullet's trajectory using these facts. The assassin fired the bullet from the left side of the audience area. However, if the flags were fluttering about like so, my reasoning changes. Since the flag's position has changed. Correct, the bullet's trajectory must also change. And if we trace the trajectory of the bullets, we can tell who fired the shot. But, Mr. Edgeworth, that person is... Indeed. I still don't understand why. However, it can be none other than him. You...
Take that!
Person who shot the balloon was none other than you, Horace Knightley. What? Check the bullet holes in the balloon and the flag, and the line points to you. That guy's one of the president's bodyguards. Why would he have shot the steel semi-balloon, sir? Preposterous, I agree with the detective. There's no reason. I'm saying Knightley, who saved my life on numerous occasions, is an assassin. Prosecutor Edgeworth, I've had up to here with you. Why did you pick the president? Knightley, control yourself. Sorry, sir. Prosecutor, indeed, the wind was strong during my speech. However, the wind's strength can change very quickly. Evidence! Show us evidence that the flag was flying at the moment of the gunshot. The gunshot occurred the moment the president raised his fist to the sky. The evidence that shows this moment is... There's something that shows the state of the flag. This? Oh yeah, right there. And your head is conveniently obscured looking in a direction with I can't see your hand. Suspicious.
Take that!
Evidence is in this photo. Interesting, and where in this photo exactly? I mean, just look at it, dude. Just look at it, it's right here. You see this? It's right here.
Take that!
What do you see? The fluttering flag can be seen in this photo. No! There's no mistaking that flags are flying at the moment of the incident. So then, it really was that guy who shot the balloon. Tell me Mr. Knightley is the assassin. Of course, Knightley is... I don't think he's the assassin, though. Because he's right there. I don't... Is he the assassin, though? Is he? I mean, someone pointed a laser at his head. I mean, there is a gun with a laser on it, yeah. He could be. He could be, I suppose. But can I say that? I mean, I don't exactly have evidence, though. I'm gonna go for not the assassin. First Knightley is not the assassin. The only thing he shot was the balloon. A balloon on the opposite side of the president. He wasn't aiming at the president. Why then? Why is it necessary for me to do such a thing like that? Depending on your answer, I might think of your pretty little head. Why is it necessary? I presume the reason is connected to the one thing that's felt out of place. The one who shot the balloon was the president's bodyguard, Knightley. The fact will change the entire viewpoint of this case. He's blatantly threatening to shoot us? Yes. Yes, he is. How has Knightley's position changed? Because I can't turn my head to the right. My position got changed to the president's left side. In other words, I was relocated to the right side of the stage. Was that really the only reason? If the plans had not changed, Knightley remained on the left side of the stage. Knightley can't turn his head to the right. Have you been able to aim at the balloon on the left side of the stage? No? Perhaps the security plans are altered so that Knightley could shoot the balloon. If that's the case, what's this? The details of the security plans were changed. Yeah, that's right, it was changed yesterday. President's orders. Security plans were changed on the President's orders. I have an idea, but I don't yet know everything. In other words, the president knew about the balloon being shot. He knew about the attempt on his own life. If you think about it that way, everything that's been out of place is beginning to add up. Where's the assassin able to get a gun past such tight security? Where is the assassin wearing a conspicuous red hood? Why did they use a laser sight that would be so easy to reveal their location? Why was the president so calm after being shot? This was the truth the president and his subordinates tried to conceal. There would be one reason why Knightley fired the gun. The entire assassination was a setup. Huh? How dare you? Do you seriously understand what you're implying with this? Of course I understand. In fact, I now understand everything. Mr. President, if you wish to take the investigation rights from me, that's all you could conceal the truth. How dare you mock me with these spurious allegations? Mock you? That was not my intention. Simply use logic to uncover the truth. That is all. Knightley fired the first shot in order to rupture the balloon. Hearing the gunshot and the sound of a balloon bursting, the audience began to panic. This is followed by one more shot. Wait, one more shot? Yes, Knightley turned towards the balloon and pulled the trigger a second time. The second gunshot was also fired by Knightley. To create the illusion that the shot hitting the president. What about the bullet that hit the president's bullet vest? What if the bulletproof vest had been prepared in advance? Urgh. What's the matter, Mr. President? Afraid of facing a little bullet? That's not true. I was definitely shocked. We examined the bullet in the vest. It would answer the question for us. We find Rook's blood on that bullet. But the person in the red hood that shot me is in that photo. Are you listening, Mr. President? In the bullet's trajectory, the one who fired the shot must have been Knightley. Then Nicole, she was too part of the president's plan. She was to bear the blame, become the false assassin. Red-hooded figure. Exactly. I don't know how much of the plan Miss Swift knew beforehand. However, she didn't fire the gun. What she did was aim the laser pointer at the president's head. That's right, Once the planet could be independent, you would turn your park inside out. Thus, the red-hooded figure vanished. After that, you discarded the gun and security plane in the trash. And the illusion of the assassin vanishing like a ghost was complete. With the assassin gone, the case would go unsolved, pal. Yes, that was what he hoped for. That's why he wouldn't let Mr. Edgeworth investigate the case. Exactly. All of this was an asinine publicity stunt from a lying president. But you... You're wrong! I revealed his true form. Assassin is a lie. Assassination is a lie, isn't it? As quite the stream, we might need this. Yeah, a little bit. I regret to inform that I'm out of drink. So, fine, I'll go get one real quick. Be right back. Oh, I forgot to mute my mic. Oh well. Oh well. Hello, I'm back. I might have forgotten to mute my mic. It's fine. It's whatever. the chief, why did he have to pick you? This should not have happened.
Objection!
Oh! Look at you with an objection! My. Played, Mr. Prosecutor. Nightly. I'm speaking with the President now. Thank you very much. What are you doing? Why are you reloading? You're a chess player. You know knights always try to protect their king. Stop twirling your fucking revolver all over the place. So shut up. Now. Are you threatening me, Mr. Knightley? What's with this guy? Oops, sorry, I went over the top there. But on to business. As my first move, I want to ask you a question. See, I fired a gun on the stage, right? I should have been caught. The entire audience was watching me. I see, that's my move. Use a certain object to prevent the spectators from seeing you. A certain object. What did Knightley use to prevent the case?
Take that!
The Deity case. Exactly. I'd like to have a look at this photo Kate took. The right hand's completely hidden by the case. This photo captured the exact moment you secretly fired the gun. Use the Deity case as a screen.
Objection!
Do you enjoy making up convenient stories, Mr. Prosecutor? You missed something. What have I missed? Everything you said is a hypothesis, a theory. Flags flapping in the wind, using the case as a screen. The security plans were modified because I can't move my neck. You got no decisive evidence. Yeah, it'd be great if you had a bullet that hit the balloon. Then you could examine it, and you could see if the ballistics markings match my gun. That bullet's probably at the bottom of the lake. Finding it would be real tough, right? Hate to admit it, but as he says, there's no decisive evidence. There's no proof, the only thing you can do is shut up, so do so. Oh? Oh, you, hi. Miss Swift. That's it. If she speaks, we could hear your testimony. Hey lady, you got something to say? Never mind. There we go, I thought so. Nicole? Don't be afraid. Truth will escape if you let that man intimidate you. You're a reporter. A journalist, are you not? I'm not remain silent. Better consider your position. Use your head before saying something you'll regret. I forgot the #1 rule of journalism. Journalists must not tell lies. Can't call a scoop if it ain't the truth. It's the truth. I'm sorry. I've been hiding this the whole time. I used this laser pointer to aim at the president. That's all I did. I never fired the gun. You stupid woman! You testify you're admitting you're an accomplice. I don't care, I'm gonna tell everything. 3 days ago I was covering an event at the Zhangfei embassy. Then some of the president's men called me over. They said if I cooperated, I'd get an exclusive interview with the president. And I got in the trash. I really don't know. All I was told was to come wearing a red hood and aim the laser pointer. I never thought it would snowball into all this. I'm really, truly sorry. Nicole, thank you. That was a testimony worthy of the courtroom. This is a written testimony to verify the fake assassination plot. Damn you! A lot of you! You're all but mindless morons! It's a shame. If only you'd been able to usurp the investigation as planned. I've been able to silence this young lady. Y'all shot yourself in the face, dude! Look out! Gun safety, my dude! Last. Tomorrow's headlines now read, fake assassination plane exposed becomes a murder. Right? I can't believe you do something this horrible, pal. I meant nothing. The president. Hey, Lee, that's enough. We have no choice but to admit it. Mr. President, you admit you planned a fake assassination? Yes, I admit it. I'm sorry. But why? Why did you have to do this? My approval ratings in Zhangfei have fallen. I want to appeal to them as a strong president who survived an assassination. But in the end, it was just a lie. A stupid lie. And the bulletproof vest, prepared earlier, it was not fired today. But what about Mr. Tequila? It seems our plan was leaked. Someone wanted to make this fake assassination real. That's why the killer wore a red raincoat. Impersonate the culprit from the plan in order to approach the president. But there's still one thing I don't understand. What's that? Why did Rook die? His death was not part of this charade. It really happened. Yes, why was his life taken? Ethan was an outstanding bodyguard. Even though he wasn't from my country, he had my utmost trust. You looking away? I wouldn't think having the trust of a cowardly president meant that much, honestly. Yeah, true. Hey, that seems more bottom between me and Mr. Edgeworth, pal. That's Gumshoe, you shouldn't be happy about that. You shouldn't be happy about that. I wouldn't put it that way. Just did Rook know of your plan? Not the exact details. I asked him to cooperate, and he refused. Should have listened to his advice. Yes, indeed, I wouldn't have done all this if I had known. You're being too dramatic. What? Rook was just one piece of the president's defense. Knightley, it's not as if he cooperated with your plan. I did. He ran away, taking whatever dignity he had left with them. Good riddance. I know you're a valuable bodyguard, but still. I don't have time for this, sir. I'm the team leader now. There's going to be a lot of changes now that the chicken's gone. After all, adaptation is the most important principle in chess. I knew you always wanted to be the team leader. But isn't this a bit imprudent? I hope to have even more perfect plan, just like this one. You definitely have an ambition. But wasn't your perfect plan a failure? If it weren't for you and that idiot Rook, it would have been perfect. What did Rook do? He hadn't died, the killer wouldn't have threatened me. And he would have never set foot in this plane. Knightley, how could you say such a thing? Yeah, he died trying to save you, Mr. President. Maybe he filled his lifelong ambition. Died protecting the President. Huh? But the assassination was fake, right? Of course it was, but you need to listen closer, little girl. You're the guy who wanted to make the fake assassination real. There were 2 gunshots at the time of the incident. First was, as you said, I shot the balloon. But the second one wasn't me. Who fired the second shot? A real assassin. But it wasn't the killer. Intended to attack the president with a knife, not a gun. Lucky the winner was the hidden queen. Or should I say, the lady in the coat over there. You kissing Nicole, pal? I ain't no assassin. Really, I don't believe you. The gun was left in the crash. That was yours, right? Knightley's testimony. I shot the balloon and entered the plane with Rook and the President. Hook right in the cabin, and I led the President into the security room. When I came out, Hook was already on the ground. Both the lady fired must have hit him while we escorted the President to the plane. The shot was fired from the gun you found in the trash. You're saying you don't know exactly when the victim was shot. The Knight's job isn't to pick the Rook. Pick the King! Huh? What's he trying to say is his job was to protect the President only. So if he was the king, checkmate. That's the first rule of chess. Let your pieces get taken right in front of you, you're not likely to win. But I did win. Look, the President is safe. Don't claim victory in the game has only just begun. That is testimony. I shot the balloon into the plane with the Rook and the President. Into the cabin. Rook was already on the ground.
Hold it!
Were you both carrying bulletproof attaché cases? Yeah, when Rook noticed the laser pointer, burned at those bad boys and became the President's shield. Tell me the bullet slipped through the space between your shields. They're claiming that Miss Swift has precise aim. She was targeting the President. I wouldn't say her aim was precise at all. The bullet was off target and just happened to hit the victim instead. See the tiny gap between his bulletproof vest and the case. I don't want to believe it either, but they say the truth is stranger than fiction. Who was hit by one in a million shots, and you have the evidence to prove it. The gun you found in the trash. The second shot wasn't part of your plan. That's right, she did that on her own. You think about it, wasn't he desperate for a scoop? I'm a journalist, I ain't no murderer. Well then, who was the one that joined the plane in order to get the exclusive coverage? That's... Just like you said, I orchestrated this fake assassination attempt. She's only supposed to aim the laser pointer. I guess that wasn't enough for her. She prepared her own gun and took aim at the President. So I thought she wouldn't get caught if she went on and shot me too. Well, he fired the first shot, and then Miss Swift fired the second one. In other words, Nicole also had a gun. I never thought she was the type. Without any proof, it's pure speculation. But bam, let's present some evidence. Or we scored the President of the plane. I mean, there are two shots missing on this. But there were no fingerprints. The plan, I mean... We'll pick Knightley's place, pick him to the lake. Knightley will lead the president inside the plane. I'm gonna press this again. Oh, work. Yeah, you gain the shield. Precise aim. I'll try the gun. Are you going at there's no fingerprint? That's not noted, but oh, 2 shots. I think that's what you're fucking. I think that's what you're going at. Okay. Are you talking about the bullets, or are you talking about the? Oh. Yeah. Why are there 2 shots? I think I'm overanalyzing this just a little bit. He shot the balloon, and Miss Swift shot Rook. Is that really true? I can't see any other way. The enemy discovered in the trash was fired twice. Number of gunshots don't add up. Why don't the gunshots add up? It's simple. This gun is a fake evidence, left behind by the real criminal. Fake evidence? Think about it. The criminal planned this for a reason. By finding the gun, we'd assumed the assassin was in the audience. Or to make us believe the gun was used by the assassin. The gun needed to appear as if it had been fired twice. I get it, because 2 shots were fired during the investigation. However, we proved that the bullet hit the balloon didn't come from this gun. Therefore, I had my doubts whether this gun also took Brooke's life. Here it comes. You're packing some serious heat. Enough the song and dance. Come this far, go on ahead and say it. I won't just say it, I'll prove it. When it really shot Rook is... you. Horse Knightley, you murdered Rook. Heh, I finally said it. Knightley, you couldn't have. Claire wasn't the only one who took advantage of the fake assassination plot. He intended to murder Rook and claim he was a victim of the assassination. Once President entered the security room and the door of the plane was closed, only the victim and Knightley would have been left in this room. At that moment, you fired a 3rd bullet, directly at Rook.
Objection!
A 3rd bullet? Ha! Only 2 gunshots were heard, the numbers don't match up. Plane's walls are soundproof. The door's closed. The gunshot wouldn't have been heard outside. But wasn't the president in the next room? That's true. The president may have heard the gunshot. Is the president? Did you hear a gunshot? I didn't hear any gunshots. But are you watching this room through the security cameras? The cameras in this room aren't usually turned on. I turned on the power after I entered the security room. You didn't turn on the power immediately after entering the room. No, actually, What is it? He's not being clear. Mr. President, focus. This is vital. Please. I was hiding under the bed, covering my ears. What? But you knew the assassination was fake! It doesn't matter, I simply hate the sound of guns! A terrifying sound, I just can't help it. That definitely ain't going in my article. Knightley, you saw the president hiding under the bed. Furthermore, you can tell the security cameras have been turned on by looking at the monitors. That moment when the president wouldn't hear the gunshot or see the room, you had a chance to fire the third bullet at Rook. Knightley, did you really... You saved me. If you really think I killed that moron, that's cold, Mr. President. Have no faith in me. The bodyguard who's risking his life to protect you. I want to believe you, I really do, but... I just don't get it. Why are you expecting me alone? There's still a possibility that she's the killer. This gun is not the murder weapon. The number of missing bullets makes that clear. Maybe it was one short to begin with. Ever think of that? What? Maybe it already fired a shot yesterday or the day before. And the second shot was fired today. One that hit Rook. Wasn't that just the perfect excuse? Excuse? The possibility exists. You can't deny that. This is right, I can't deny it completely. Need decisive evidence. Evidence so decisive that it makes my heart stop and my logic crumble. You got something like that. Mr. Edgeworth, can't you do anything? At this rate, Nicole will... Mr. Prosecutor... It's true I did an awful thing for a scoop, but I never killed nobody. I could never do a thing like that. Decisive evidence. If I could prove the murder weapon was Knightley's gun. Prove it was his gun. Yeah, it'd be great if you had the bullet that hit the balloon. Then you can examine it to see if the ballistic markings match my gun. We can find the bullet that took Rook's life. We can determine which bullet fired the shot from the ballistic markings. You got no evidence, then we're done talking.
Objection!
Hold it. What? They don't seriously have very much evidence. Naturally. That's a big joke. Well, come on now, show us. What's the so-called evidence? Well, that took Rook's life. Took Rook's life. That's the evidence I need. It's evidence. Do I have it? Have it? Know where it went. Not exactly the same thing, but yeah... No, I don't. I have the bullet here somewhere. Take care, just sing and shoot it, so the saying goes. As I hope, I'm gonna blast the hole in ya. Right in your chest. No, I don't have the bullet. I know where it probably is. I know where it probably is, but I do not have it. I don't have it. Okay, it's game over, man. However, it's somewhere in this room. What? The bullet that killed Rook pierced to his body. So where'd the bullet go? Earlier you explained it like this. The bullet that took Rook's life pierced through his body. Hit the vest. That's right. It'd be dangerous if he hadn't worn that bulletproof vest. However, now that the fake assassination plan has come to light, I know the bullet in the bulletproof vest was prepared earlier. But then, where'd the bullet go? Interesting. Very interesting. Do you have an answer? Evidence that shows the location of the bullet that killed Rook. Yeah, I have that. That's what I thought I'd skip the step.
Take that!
In this room, there's one thing that's clearly missing. Something missing. You sure it's not your brain? I'll get a look at this rack of security monitors. Seems you've noticed, Mr. President. Among these images of the panel's surroundings, the eternal curse of Ace Attorney skipping a single step, yes. Only the feed from the right side of the plane is absent. That's what's missing. Single monitor. Mr. President, there's originally a monitor here, was there? That's right. Why is there a stuffed toy now? Must have been put there to hide the empty space where the monitor used to be. Why is the monitor missing, and where did it go? Why? Undoubtedly because it was hit by the bullet. Or to make us think that the bullet really hit the bulletproof vest. It'll be a problem if another bullet hole is discovered. So then, where'd the monitor go? Where? It should be hidden somewhere inside this plane. There's been a chance to dispose of it outside since it was shot. Detective Gumshoe, search this plane. Roger that, sir. Professor Huang, you said an extraterritorial laws by this plane. I will allow it. There's no problem. I just want to know the truth of Rook's death. Damn it, you think this is a joke? You're always like this. Rook this, Rook that. Detective, give his approval. Go ahead. Miss Redruth, I found it, sir. Good work, Detective. Let's stick the bullet from the monitor. If I do this here and do that... I got it! Well, it's definitely stained with blood. Certain this is the bullet that killed Brooke. Found a security monitor, believed to have taken Rook's life. This is a bullet that will crush your arguments. This is evidence that blows a hole in your logic. Ballistic markings on this bullet do not match the gun found in the audience area. This Swift will be cleared of suspicion. What's wrong? Got your tongue? Detective, we need to examine the ballistic markings. Send the gun and bullet to forensics. Roger, we should be able to find the clear marking of this bullet, sir. Nothing. Let's listen to the forensic report. Reporting! First, the blood on this bullet matches the victim's blood. This bullet really did take Rook's life. Second, Horace Knight's fingerprints were found on the gun. Knightley's fingerprints probably came from when he took all our evidence. The real issue is the ballistic markings. The markings don't match. They're swiftly cleared of suspicion. And the bullet's ballistic markings match this gun. What? They match? What? No way! There's no mistake. The bullet was fired from this gun. What? That's strange. Looks like I was right after all. Naturally. I know what you did. You did. I know what you did. You took the evidence and you put the laser sight on your gun, didn't you? You put the you switched the guns, didn't you? I know what you did. Did you really think you had me cornered? Misread the board. One who's been cornered is you. Knightley's logic. Ballistic markings match the gun, there'd be no doubt. The bullet that killed Rook was fired from the gun you found in the audience area. Who could have used the gun? Not me, because I was on stage, but what about our lady reporter in the audience? All the evidence points to that young lady as the assassin who killed Rook. What's your move, Mr. Prosecutor? Where did you find the gun, anyway? Which gun fired the bullet? This we know. It ain't me. It can't be happening. President and I have admitted to the fake assassination plot. Now it's your turn to admit who's the real criminal is. Let's make the call the criminal. We'll get riled up, okay? And have it safe first. After he's done, it won't be too late to begin our contract. Alright, Mr. Edgeworth. Hey, you switched these guns. You switched the guns, my friend. I know you did. I didn't get any of that updated in my evidence, but it's fine. was it, though? Knightley, you... You're the one who should hold it. You proved it yourself. Don't tell me that you're gonna betray your own logic. The boat is stained with the victim's blood. It's clear that it took the victim's life. Ballistic markings match the gun we found in the trash can. Nice, nice. Your face betrays your thoughts, Mr. Prosecutor. This afraid will get away. Now you've got a firm grasp of reality. It's time to take the next step. The link between the gun and the bullet is clear, so... Could have used the gun. Who, indeed? You already know the answer. You just don't want to admit it, huh? I know the feeling. It's probably like how I felt before. Feeling so irritated, you're just itching to pull the trigger. But this ain't the time to be joking around. Only one person could use that gun. Not me, because I was on stage, but with that lady reporter in the audience. You proved Miss Swift fired the gun. Well there, didn't the boys in blue already approve that? But Nicole's fingerprints weren't found on the gun. Yours were all over it, pal. Well, that's because I was handling all the evidence earlier. That lady isn't the killer, who else could it be? Who only cornered the assassin in the audience? Capiche, in fact, remember you didn't go on the board. All the evidence points to that young lady as the assassin who killed Brooke. But it doesn't, though. I don't recall that being proven. Well, what exactly have you proved? Oh yeah, you proved that I fired the first bullet. But you're forgetting one crucial thing. Why are you called here in the first place? That's obvious, but we came to find the truth. You consider the worsening of relationship with Zhang Fei to be the truth. No, your purpose here is to solve the attempted assassination incident. My purpose here is for me to decide. It's not to be decided by the likes of you. Whatever. If you spend all day arguing like this, the case's gonna go unsolved. Let's give it up already. The real criminal is that lady over there. No, the real criminal can't be other than this man. Ugly markings match the gun we discovered in the trash can. When did Knightley have the opportunity to touch the gun? It's only been when I handed over the evidence. Mr. Edgeworth, is there anything we can do? Reasoning up until now has not been wrong. There's an obstacle left to overcome. But doesn't he have the decisive evidence? Testimony born from lies will contain a contradiction. First, I need to press Knightley for more details. Oh, okay, so you're hiding something in press. Okay, fine. No, that's...
Objection!
Didn't you say earlier, this is the decisive evidence? Gah! Well, how does it feel to have a whole blown through your reasoning? The ballistic markings match the gun we found, so... Does that mean Nicole really was the shooter? I'd like to believe otherwise. But he's got decisive evidence on his side, sir! Indeed. How should I proceed? Miss Swift isn't the killer, and the ballistic markings should not match. Thoughts, Kay? The evidence is impossible. Then maybe we should doubt the evidence itself, right? Doubt the evidence? Cole's definitely not a criminal. So if the evidence states that she's a criminal, there must be something wrong with it. You're awfully sure of yourself. It's a great deep intuition. Intuition. Still, it's quite possible. Above all, Miss Swift doesn't seem like the type of person to tell such elaborate lies. In court, the evidence is everything. Yet, here I am doubting it. Which evidence do I doubt? The gun. Anything suspect here can only be the gun. What was discovered just a moment ago. Couldn't have been tampered with yet. I don't think you have a chance to tamper with the gun. You should hand over the evidence you've collected so far and leave this plane at once. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, be a good boy and do as you're told. Nah. I cannot resist any longer. That's it. You could have tampered with the gun at that time. There's no doubt this gun is the real murder weapon. In that case, the owner of this gun is... Yeah, this is your gun.
Take that!
Let's just switch the guns. Without a doubt, this is Knightley's own gun. Yeah. That's what I thought. Oh, it just updated the other one. Could I just present that? Let's just present that.
Objection!
Nightly, you fiend, you switched the guns. That gun matched the ballistic markings, was yours all along. Heh. Interesting choice of move you made there. Which occurred at the time you seized the evidence. We were arguing with the president over the investigation rights. You attached a laser sight from the gun you found in the audience area. Attach it to your gun. When you returned the evidence, you gave me your gun. Did I do that? So what you're saying is that I knew you wanted to examine the ballistic markings. Indeed, staying one move ahead of your opponent. Isn't that the fundamental rule of chess? I'm glad you feel that way, Mr. Prosecutor, but you're giving me too much credit. Besides, can you even prove I pulled this switcheroo with the guns? The gun happened to be the same model as mine, pure coincidence. But take a look. Only one of them has a laser pointer attached to it. Check the numbers of the bullets left in the chamber. Only 2 shots fired, see? There's no evidence that I switched the guns, right? Giving you too much credit. That hardly sounds like something you'd say. Because I'm just more modest than you. Well, except when I'm in front of a chessboard. But we're not in front of a chessboard. That's too bad. Don't use that as an excuse later. I didn't lose the game. I just couldn't find enough evidence. You're the one who should have an excuse ready. You didn't beat me at chess. You only found the evidence. Coincidence, you say? Perhaps it was simply bound to happen. Which was it, pal? His bodyguards need to use them to protect the president. No matter how you slice it, the lady's a total amateur with guns. It's necessary for both of us to use revolvers. A revolver? Like the one Knightley's carrying. Why would it be necessary? It's a simpler mechanism, so it's easier to use. Something along those lines, probably. You gotta get the job done. If you're new to this sort of thing, nothing better. Truth is, I thought it was a pure coincidence all along. Take a closer look. Only one with a laser pointer attached. You attached the laser pointer to the gun yourself. Oh yeah, prove it. Show me the evidence. Well, that's... Can't go around calling people liars without proof. Didn't your daddy teach you that? What? At that point, I even got evidence on my side. Like there was a bullet left in the chamber, only 2 shots. Something's been bothering me for a while now. What about the chamber of your own gun? My woman here. Now that you mention it. If you tell me there's been no bullet shot, then I will call you a liar. Been firing off a while now. Yeah, at least you acknowledge it. Thank you. Every time he fires, he reloads the gun. There's no way to check its status from the time of the incident. That's it. In order to switch the guns, you would have to need to reload the bullets. That is barehanded. He had no time to put on gloves when the switch was made. I think it's about time for you to resign. How about it, Prosecutor Edgeworth? No evidence that I switched the guns, but you touched the bullets. If it's evidence... There isn't any. There is. Show it to me. No, there is, pal. Don't we, Mr. Edgeworth? No time for another investigation. I can only use what I have right now. Think. Consider all the possibilities. If you got something to show, let me know. Let's technically switch the guns. Does that even exist? There's no evidence that directly proves that Knightley switched guns. Yet we know for a fact he did. Didn't there would be no explanation for the ballistic markings? And be carefully consider the meaning behind every piece of evidence linked to this testimony. Who must be there? Yes. If we look at the bullets in here. What fired 2 bullets? That matches the number of gunshots heard. Must be the runner. It's just the same thing. Let's just run the revolver, I guess. That evidence is this. You call that evidence? Prosecutor Edgeworth. You're trying too hard. Certain traces were left on this gun. Here's that prove this gun belongs to you. Show it to me. What kind of piece you got? A rook, a bishop, it'll be a pawn. Places Knightley left on the gun are fingerprints. You left your fingerprints on this gun.
Objection!
Fingerprints? Ha! That's what I expected. I handled the gun earlier when I seized your evidence. Of course my fingerprints are on it.
Objection!
But what if the fingerprints are in a place they should not be? What? That's not possible. Well, let me just show you. There's one place where your fingerprints should not be. This piece of evidence will deal the final blow to your king. Here, take the gumshoe. Please have a look at this cylinder. Your shots are fired, sir, but where would the fingerprints be? On the bullets. Made the switch when you seized the evidence earlier. However, if all you did was switch the guns, you would have been found out right away. That's because the number of bullets fired by the 2 guns are different. The gun found in the audience area had 2 shots. I fired 2 shots, sir. Then what about Mr. Knightley's gun? Fired 2 shots at the balloon when he was on the stage. And later, 1 shot to kill Rook. 3 shots in total, not counting the number of shots he's fired since then. And after each of those times, you'd reload the bullets. Tell us, Knightley, you're wearing gloves when doing that. Ugh. Officer, your report earlier. Where were Knightley's fingerprints found on the gun? Sir, the prints weren't just found on the outside of the gun. They're also found on the bullets as well. Forensics guy, if you just told us this, we could have prevented, like, 15 minutes of conversation or something. Why didn't you tell me this? Be more thorough, damn it. If all you did handle was the evidence, where would your fingerprints be on the bullets? Ah, that's... Well, it's been proven. You switched the guns. The gun which fired the bullet took the victim's life. Belongs to you, Horace Knightley. I'd hide that info for the real. You are the true assassin. I'm... Checkmate. He got bonked by, like, everything. I should have been made leader. Me! Rook! That piece of scum, it had been for him. I would have completely had control of everybody. My assassination plan was perfect. My plan was perfect. Detective Gumshoe. Deep, please. Roger that, sir. Yeah, I saw that. Edgeworth! This game isn't over yet, you hear me? That's enough. The rest of this game, continue in the courtroom. Damn it! Damn you! Oh, you've bulked up again, Mr. President, huh? March 25th, 5:12 p.m. Gourd Lake Park stage. You have my gratitude. You exposed a murderer amongst my bodyguards, and for that, I'm truly in your debt. As soon as he stepped outside the plane, he reverted back to his king-like persona. Some time ago, when I proposed the fake assassination plan. Not me, not Rook. Rook declined, so I'm asking you, what do you say? Alright, let's do this. I'll come up with the perfect plan. You can use the guy as a chess piece. Welcome back, Maluki, the case is over. It was Knightley. He was the bad man. Knightley said that his eyes were glowing with hatred towards Rook. Frankly, I was anxious about asking Knightley instead of Rook. And I recall those events, he probably sensed the anxiety in my countenance. Perhaps that is what gave him the impetus for murder. Mr. President, you've not orchestrated that fake plan. This would not have happened. That is your sin. A sin that won't disappear. Yes, you're absolutely correct. You have my sincerest apologies. I too must bear some responsibility for this. Even so, I'm most grateful to you. I thank you for solving the mystery of Rook's death. I'm able to stay in this country for a little while longer. If you wish to visit the Republic of Zhengfei, you shall be always welcome. I don't think you staying here is a good idea, though. I thought that was something else. I was about to say, like, I thought that was something else, and I was just talking about you probably shouldn't stay in this country if there's an assassin trying to kill you, but hey. And then I thought I heard, like, a bomb blow up, so I was like, oh shit, he did it! He did it! No, he didn't. It was just the door. We're fine. No worries. Oh, lordy, thank you. So happy for you, Nicole. You're set up as a suspect for the murder. So your involvement with the fake assassination plan remains a fact. I'll have to submit to police questioning later. Just know that there's still a possibility you may be charged with some crime. Yeah, I know. Sorry about all this. I understand you want to catch a scoop, but there's a line that should not be crossed. I hear you. I promise to reflect on this. Put it, Mr. Edgeworth. That was awesome. Prosecutor Edgeworth solves presidential assassination attempt. It's gonna be big news. Big news. Mr. Prosecutor, would you mind telling us how you feel of solving this case? That was certainly a quick exchange of attitude. No comment. Oh, it'll be so ordinary. Reason is because this case is not over yet. Huh? Not over? What do you mean, sir? It shows this case is not over yet. Oh. Oh. This you mean? You mean this? You mean this right here?
Take that!
Killer's card. Killer still hasn't carried out his request. You mean killing the president? I hope this doesn't turn into a larger incident. Edgeworth, now that you've thought that, it's going to. It's too late. It's too late. An assassination attempt on the president of Zhengfei. News of this incident spread across the entire country. Mass media also hounded me as I began to prepare for the trial of Horace Knightley. Everyone had seen the news, and everyone was talking about it. However, no, amongst the commotion, nobody noticed that the game had only just begun. Yo, we're chasing Shelly Tequila? Fuck yeah, let's go! Hell yeah! I'm ready for this. The assassin that got away, both originally and this time. Hell yeah, let's go. Catching the fucking assassin? Yes, I'm 100% here for this. Let's fucking go. Anyway, yeah. So I'm excited. That was fun. I do think it was kind of weird though that we, that we we implemented the whole logic chess thing and then had Knightley talk about like be a chess piece and talk about chess, but we didn't actually logic chess him. I think that's a little weird. But I guess doing it 3 times in a case would be a little too much. So I guess I understand. But like, missed opportunities though. This man's talking up chess this whole time, and we only get to do the chess thing against him. That's kind of messed up, if you ask me. Anyway. We're gonna save. I don't think this will roll straight into the next one. Which I'm not going to get to tonight, obviously. It's been almost 4 hours. Yeah, it didn't. No fancy art. Shame. Just a big Etchworth. 3 times in the first case might be overstaying its welcome. That comes later. Yeah, probably. Yes, yeah, probably it does. But anyway, yeah, this I'm psyched for this. I enjoyed that. I'm ready. We will rate somebody though, which I have a bunch of options. But personally, I'm going somewhere after. Well, let me rephrase that. Personally, I'm going to watch a friend's stream after this, so I'm just gonna raid them. So I'm already there. Capiche, capiche. Okay. I'll drop that in there. Storm raid with the proper emote, because you can use regular emotes, which I didn't know up until my friend Amelie did it. He used waffles. So yes, we will storm raid, and we are going to go raid the birthday demon. Pee-pee. Pee-pee, Penelope, I don't know how exactly she wants that last part said. But Pee-pee, in general. We're gonna go raid Pee-pee, because it's Pee-pee's birthday. Well, not for me anymore, but... not for me anymore. Oh, you don't know how raid works? Maluki, basically you just stick around, and then we're gonna switch. I'm gonna hit the raid button, and that's gonna take you to their channel and pop up like, oh, Jake raided and all that. It's just a good thing to like send your audience to somebody else, which I usually do, whether it's a friend or another VTuber in general. It's just good to do. Just to, throw the rest of your audience, give them something else to watch, that kind of thing. I would recommend doing it, but up to you. Anyway, yes, we're gonna go wish Pee-pee a happy birthday. It's still her birthday, I believe, for Tyzone. It's not for me anymore. And see how that's going. So yeah, we will come back with more of this next week, and tomorrow is more Genshin because it's fun. Anyway, go raid people. Tell their